There we go. Starting the stream. Boop, boop, boop. Beep, beep, it up.
Open the curtains, lights on.
I gotta refill my water. Ugh. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I taking my headset off? It's fucking wireless. I can listen to this beautiful sound. Woohoo! The ad break already started. Let this play out at least.
Think I am done with everything.
Kiwi.
Now I'm ready to leave. Dragging out one line, two lines, three lines.
Listen.
Connect our hands when I no longer can live on knowledge alone. You gave me strength, hope for curiosity. You're still happy, answers are for my discovery. What's the color of the electric sheep you see? And if you love me, can you love your everything too for me?
I still love the hint of the feathers still being in her uniform at the very base of her collarbone. I really hope that we actually get to see a return of that raven feather dress. We haven't seen it like all day. Oh, fuck. Oh, we have, did I say all day? I don't even remember. My god, I feel like my brain just got wiped of what I was talking about. I hope we get to see the return of that dress, because we haven't seen it since the very beginning, and I like that dress. It's a very nice dress. Alright, so, I need to go. I don't know where Grangor is in my fucking DM list. I'm just gonna ping him, and then click on messages. There we go, Steam community. Perfect. I'm listening. Look, I'm not gonna offer Blue Reverberation to have any amount of aura in my chat. We're calling him Fart Reverb and only Fart Reverb. Okay, I will. My goodness me. Thank you, Matt. Also, hello, Pens. Alright, so what's next? Second reception, Kalo's page. I don't think we even have that. Yeah, I don't think we even have that, gamer. Yeah, we don't got that. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about that, it's fine. So I gotta create entertainment. You know, that's fair. Boris as well. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me read this. Because they're making so many pages real quick. Let's finish the bottom row of Star of the City. If you're skipping purple tier, that's perfectly fine. My old builds could have cleared this anyway. If you're using old builds, take Alan, Dahuan, Lowell, and your choice between Cecile, Emma, or Ujad. If you get two floors, so if you prepare another floor to use or rely on the full stop floor, a second non-full stop floor would consist of Cecile, Ujet, Martina, and Bada. I don't intend to use my Nemo build until I get to update it later, but it is up to you. Key pages are quite incredible. Kalos stands out as the best for obvious reasons. Fuck, so you're telling me I'm gonna need to get... Sorry, Grengar, I pinged you because I needed access to your DMs, and I didn't remember where you were in my DMs. If I ever, like, ping you guys just randomly with no context, it's either get in VC, or I just need access to your DMs. Because I'm just lazy. So fuck, I think that means I'm gonna have to fight it again. Because if Kalo's the best... God, I don't want to keep redoing fights. Hold on, there's another one. Let's see this. Yes, exhausting the ammunition in hand does count as discarding, and it triggers Hanafuda's passives. Dennis's passive helps the deck's consistency. Also importantly, fire your ammo. If you don't have stock rounds or focus fire, use fire the ammo normally. You don't draw if you have 8 pages in hand at the end of the turn. So if they are sitting in your hand and waiting for focus fire, then you'll probably be waiting forever. Besides, one ammo fired one-sided on an enemy is a perfect way to get rid of counter dice. It is at this point that I'm entirely done with Olga. Thank you, Olga, you served me well. Alright. Well, then I will just get rid of Olga then. Olga has absolutely served us well. You're so right. Did I already get rid of Olga? I already got rid of Olga. Whoops. It's fine. Last night I finished the AOM campaign. Nice. How was it? Give me your tea. Spill the tea, sis. Me just arriving at home, checking my messages before taking a nap and wondering why you needed me. Yeah, no, you're good. Go take your nap. Go take your nap. I pinged your ass simply because I needed the DM list and you were way too far down at this point. It was great. Nice. Alright. Oh my fucking god, how many Borises? Holy shit, that's so many. You know what? I'm just gonna ignore it. Fuck it. You're gonna need to set up some builds to deal with the gimmick of the abnormality. It expects you to deflect it until it staggers and then defeat it. The final part even inflicts a 10 feeble on your librarians. Oh my fucking god. Alright. Then I guess I'm gonna redo Ujet. Alright, so then I'm just gonna drag this over here. Nostalgia in HD, fuck yeah. You never played an RTS on the channel? Have I not? I don't think I have. I'm pretty shit at RTSs. I'm telling you that straight up. I am not good with them. Like, I played when I was younger with my father and sister, like that was our family game that we played. And I was the one fucking off doing my own thing while they actually got shit done. It was... I was no help. You know, honestly, playing RTSs on stream might be a great idea for the future, because fucking learning new games might as well get good. Where is this next one? That. This. And that. Alright, that one's built. This is a 9 out of 10 passive point build. The best passive I can recommend is Skim Prescript for the last point. It helps with consistency. Also swap out Sense Parry for Feint, as you'll need something to play when they are staggered. Wait, what? Wait, so you don't want me to have this? I'm confused. Am I putting this on every page? Remember, counter dice are the first thing. Wait. Hold on. Wait a second. So does this want me to do this for every single person in the thing, or is it just this one? They only show Ujet with this deck, but the wording makes it seem like they want me to do it for every single one for this, for Hawkma. How many people? It's only 3 people. Hold on, we're gonna quickly switch over Ujet, because we're gonna need it for that, clearly. But it's not telling me to do every single librarian. Like, it's saying swap out Sense Query for Feint, as you'll need somebody to play when they're staggered. But, like, why would I need to swap this out? Why wouldn't you just put that in the picture? Unless you intend for every character to have this, and then one of them swaps it out for... But, then why... I'm so confused! You know what? We're just gonna go in with only Ujat, no other decks. Fuck it. You guys are gonna have your defaults. I'm fucking... Use your economy at the end so you don't lose to counter dice. You have 3 Walters and 3 Ujats, so that should be... Okay. Okay. So I need more Ujats. Got it. Understood. Excellent. 3 Ujats. Let me... edit the key page. We're gonna need... I want to screenshot these real quick, just so I can switch it back when I'm done. No, that's announcement. Let me throw it in general. Screenshot these, and then we're gonna need your shield for Walter. We're gonna need Liquefy. And we're gonna need Double Kick. Is there anything else? No, that's it. Boop, boop, boop. Shield. Liquid. Kick. Boop, boop, boop. Now, combat pages. Is this... Oh, what the fuck? Alright, who is too much? Who do I not have enough of? Motherfucker. God damn it. Well, you aren't doing anything specifically. So maybe I can just swap you out for something else. Oh wait, no, hold on. They wanted me to remove it and add... Wait, what was it? For Feint. No, that's Faith. Feint. Oh. Alright, there. You get 2 Feints. Alright. I think that's enough. Let me read a bit of chat that I missed. Hey Trist. Hey... Ooh, anybody else coming? On a mission, I saved Odysseus' ass from Cersei. Fuck yeah. Hey, listener, mater, welcome, 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 welcome. Oh my fucking god, let me crack my back real quick. I realized I don't want to play anymore, and right now I reinstalled Fallout 4. Tomorrow I'll set up the Winter Survival mods. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Long live Reed. I can't give you that one. As much as I like Songbird as a character, Reed's my man. I guess we're gonna be on opposite side of the battle, buddy. I'm sorry. Look, when I put my bullet into you, I'm gonna remember all the good times we had. Oh hell yeah! Fuck yeah! Stream that shit. All right. I hate this. What am I doing? Becomes active and no thorns are awake. Use a mass attack page on the same scene it becomes active. While this character is active, all librarians are inflicted with 10 feeble at the start of the scene. Takes twice as much stagger damage from deflex. Oh, okay. If this character remains active for 3 scenes, a Heaven's Thorn will be spawned next scene, and every 3 scenes after. If a librarian engages in combat against another character, excuse me, all of the librarians take damage equal to 40% of their max HP. Wait. Jesus Christ. As much as I hate both, because both use you like a fiddle on the violin called Dogtown, Reed at least is on the good side. Songbird almost brings down society as a whole. Listen. It ain't even the played me like a fiddle I got a problem with, because I could tell from the very beginning. I just can't side with the government. That's all I gotta say. It's a moral, it's an issue of principle. I can't just side with the government, even though I fully respect Reed, and I try to give him every chance to drop the weapon and walk away. I had to pull the trigger. There was only 2 good characters in the whole DLC, Mr. Hands and Silverhead. You know, yeah, no, that is actually really true. Those are the only 2 characters in that DLC that are actually good. Everyone else is some level of just scumbag. And it's not like Silverhand isn't a scumbag. I went Songbird just because I don't like the president. My man! Okay, so after engaging in combat with the librarian, inflict them with enfeeble next scene. The amount is equal to the number of combat pages librarian has used against this character during... What the fuck? Takes twice as much... How the fuck am I supposed to kill this guy? Well, this sucks. So you're telling me if I just don't do shit, he ain't gonna hit me? TLDR, kill it before others activate. Okay. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, okay, good. It's stunned. So many of these have defensive dice. There's no like just full-on attack I can do. I felt better doing the FIA agent path because I had a mod installed that let me just go postal near the border, so Myers got shot by Erebus. She got blackwalled. No fucking way. The only one I left alive at the border was Reed. That's it. That's fair. Like, I literally, during the playthrough, for those who were there, I'm sure you remember, I went on a whole tirade of how Reed is the man I respect fully, but we are just on opposite sides of the front, so I have to fight him. I wouldn't fight him in any sort of, like, personal obligation, but he is not letting me let him go. So... So, that's the only reason I took him out, and I felt so bad that I had to explain that to chat so long. With mods, you can't... God, I'm gonna need to find those mods. Fuck them up. I said everyone to the border, get blackballed to call it poetic justice for Songbird's death and suffering. You know what? I'll take that win. Alright, I respect it. I won't pull my trigger. I'll let you pull your trigger instead. Alright, so... Oh shit, you can't use that. I don't care, she's the ex-US president, Reed. We are shooting her. So true. So true. Alright, dead. Okay, I was about to say, who the fuck do I fight next? Alright, cool. God, why do you guys like fighting the same goddamn person? It's literally just a matter of going one at a time, isn't it? This music goes so hard. Nice. Nice. You can also see Songbird's memories in the FIA agent path. Reed was the only good FIA guy in the memories. He was such a good guy in the memories. Yeah, he was actually a very good guy. He really was. I don't believe anyone who says that he was a horrible person. I don't even know if anyone even says that about him. Doesn't seem like it. And 2 to 5, 3 to 7, 3 to 8. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, he's very close-minded in my opinion too. These, oh, no, it's 6 to 10. I don't like it though. Come on, you're so close.
Damn it. Fuck. It's fine. We can do this. We're almost there. And then you can do that. Good. Nice. Fuck, that's not enough. I'm gonna leave him alive. Or not alive, alone. Not fighting anything.
Songbird, yes, let me just hack into the black wall with my
Finally!
instead of using a damn
Oh
PC
my God.
like a normal person, so if the AIs attack me they don't FRY me.
Songbird played herself from the start. If she was smarter, she wouldn't have Blackwall AIs in her brain. It's been ages. I can't even comment on that. There might be a reason as to why. I just don't fucking remember. You know what? We're gonna save you for the big guy. She literally did it purely for a gig for money. That's how it started. I remember that's how it started. But it's also just been so long. How the fuck is he not? God damn it! You shitting me? God, that's way too many people. Alright, okay, go. Ouch. Somebody fucking die? What the fuck just happened?
What the fuck? What the fuck was I supposed to do? God, fucking dumb as hell. And you use one of you. Pretty much GPS check the fight. Jesus Christ. It's just not fucking enough. I'm already fucked. There's no way for me to do this without killing them all. What the fuck? I don't think this is gonna be enough. Thank God. Do I have any cards that draw new ones? I don't think I do. God. Fuck off. Come on, baby. All right. I just don't have much faith in this. Okay. Oh my fucking God, you gotta be shitting me. Damn it! Fuck! God, you guys suck such. Finally! Okay, I do not have a lot. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill it. God, fuck me, dude. God damn it! This fight sucks.
Later.
I know, right? 7 hours later. Alright, finally. I didn't realize how low the health is of all my guys.
Trust me, the next Hopper one is way more annoying in my opinion.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. It's gonna be fucking, of course, the mass attack. Cause why not? Why the fuck couldn't it be anything else? Why is it always gotta be the mass attack, huh? Fuck's sake. Okay, that one ended much better. It gained health. Not by much, though. Cornelius Cornwall. don't know why I said that, but I did, so just roll with it. Really? This is all you got? Thank fucking Christ. Why are you all only attacking one? Alright, full fucking send. Hold no bars. Hold nothing back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's close enough. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, minus sent to their attack rolls until he's stunned. Oh, okay.
아리야,
Yeah, that happens.
뭐 이리 원하는 책이 많아?
늦게 깨어난 만큼 알아야 할 게 많다. 난 남들보다 늘 늦었으니까.
다른 사람보다 늙은 게 아니고?
시시한 비아냥이군.
At least we get to talk to the guy that I know the least about. I get to learn more about him.
이곳의 사서들은 모두 카르멘이라는 사람을 따랐다는데 너도 그 사람을 따라서 연구에 참여한 거야?
모두가 카르멘을 따랐지만 난 다른 사람을 따랐다.
Fucking dick riders.
로보토미를 세우고 엔젤라를 만든 아인이라는 사람이 있었지. 난 그를 믿었다. 다들 무언가를 믿고 있듯. 나는 그 사람이 행하고자 하는 것이 옳다고 믿었어.
Yeah, that's fitting as hell for the religion guy to be talking about faith and believing in things.
롤랑, 너 믿고 있는 종교가 있나?
아니, 도시에 제대로 된 종교가 있나 싶고. 큰 종교라 해봤자 다들 돈만 밝히는데 뭐하러 믿나?
다르게 물어봐야겠군. 넌 무엇을 믿고 있지?
믿고 있는 거? 내가 언젠가 여기서 나갈 수 있다는 걸 믿고 있지.
그건 소망이고.
에휴, 그럼 난 믿고 있는 것 따위 없나 보다. 애초에 당장 제 앞길 찾는 것도 바쁜데 그런 걸 신경 쓸 겨를이 어디 있겠어. 꿈이든 믿음이든 지금 바로 도움받을 수 없는 걸 생각하고 돌이키는 행동 자체가 힘든 세상이지. 그러는 넌 믿고 있는 게 있나 봐.
난 선생님께서 원하시던 세상이 오리라는 것을 믿고 있다. 이 믿음 안에서 내 행동 원리를 결정하지.
어떤 사람이었길래 그렇게 헌신적이야?
먼 곳을 바라보는 사람이었다. 닿지 못할 곳에 닿으려는 사람이었어.
그건 카르멘이란 사람도 마찬가지 아니야?
다르지. 아인 씨는 기꺼이 악이라도 받아들이고자 했으니.
말 나온 김에
Fuck, I said
그
that last
아인이라는
time.
놈 난 이해할 수 없어. 애초에 죽은 사람들 억지로 꾸역꾸역 살려놓고 지하에서 소꿉놀이 할 뿐이었잖아.
소꿉놀이라는 말로 비유할 수 있는 가벼운 일이 아니다.
얼마나 대단한 걸 깨달았는지 몰라도 그 과정은 민폐덩어리 그 자체구만. 너희가 억지로 두 번째 삶을 받아 로보토미에서 고통받은 것도 엔젤라가 저렇게 화나 있는 것도 다 그 인간 때문이잖아. 외부인으로서는 전혀 좋게 볼 수가 없단 말이지.
선생님은 그런데도 닫고자 했다.
I really like how this conversation is going. This is really well written. And I like when you discuss religion in your own universe, when you write about two characters discussing religion, you have a fine line to walk. It's not necessarily, as some would try to put it, being forced to go down an avenue. It's not necessarily that, because there's still a lot of ways to handle it. But you still gotta handle it with some sense of care. And there absolutely is a lot of care in this one, and I really like it.
어떻게든 채워 넣어
I can see what it's
살아가는
trying to
삶을
set up.
견디고자 했다.
I can see that Hakma's call out for Angela is gonna be absolutely her faith or belief. Kind of, I feel like it's gonna end with Angela's having the same feeling of like a devoted child of God losing their faith in the light. Like, you know how some of the harshest criticizers of Christianity are people who used to be very devout to it, but then entirely lost their faith from something or other. It can be one of 100 things. And I feel like they're gonna use that perspective for Angela to be someone who was devoted towards Ian and then entirely lost her faith in him, and then Hakma is going to be the person who's going to have to ground her. And then there's going to be some sort of back and forth of her bickering at him, saying that he's just a fraud and something or other. I don't exactly know how they're going to specifically do the conversation, but I have a feeling they might go down that route.
넌 모를 테지.
I'm gonna enjoy that a lot.
완전 광신도구만. 믿음은 연약한 사람의 눈을 멀게 하지.
눈이 먼 건 나뿐만이 아닌 것 같다.
I also like how it's setting up with Roland grounding Hakma at the start.
너보단 덜하다 임마.
Hold on. I just looked over and I saw Destro typing. Just gonna put that there. Wait, that's it? I was expecting quite a lot more from that conversation. You know what? That might be the whole theming of how they discuss or how they talk to each other. That might be a whole thing, they figure it out. Deal half the block dice roll on physical damage to the opponent. Damage in one-sided attacks in Clash deal 3 to 6 less damage with attacks, but dice gain 1 to 3 power. Deal and take twice as much stagger damage on a deflect. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let me pull this up. I need Emma's page, and I need a stray dog. I am not specifically grinding just yet. I am just fuck's the word. I'm proceeded to the fucking story. I want to get more of this shit done. All right. I didn't get any books from that. All right. So what's next? To be continued. Wait, what? Grangor? The guide's done. That's not... I don't think we finished Star of the City yet. Shit. Hold on. I'm gonna just hit him with a peepo shy. The guide finished sooner than I expected. Time to jump in the dark, you're damn right. Motherfucker's asleep too, so I'm not getting it out of him.
193명 남았다.
가만히 좀 있어.
조만간 손가락 걸기가 있는데 이런 일을 벌이다니.
Grangor, I'm gonna, or not Grangor, sorry, Ginger, I'm gonna kick your ass. I saw a message fucking appear. I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Then I just see you posting a fucking stupid ass emote. Fucking Warframe emote. Fuck you, bitch ass.
이런 일이 한두 번 있는 것도 아니고 새삼스럽네 정말. 너희 보스는 적당히 넘어갈걸?
둥지에 남아있는 엄지의 팔다리를 잘라내라. 그리고 모두 꼬챙이에 꿰어 걸어라.
Jesus Christ, we spent about an hour doing that one fight.
우리는 지령을 수행할 뿐. 이 일련의 행위에 그 어떤 감정도 없다.
어디서 오는지도 모르는 지령 따위에 뒤도 생각 안 하고 목숨을 거는 눈이 멀고 귀가 먼 광신도 자식들.
도시의 모두가 그렇지 않은가? 방식만 다를 뿐. 우리 모두 같아.
이번 지령도 완수.
마지막 지령만 남았네요.
산채로 꼬챙이에 꿰뚫려 바둥이는 모습은 절경이군.
이로써 엘사 둥지에 남아있는 손가락은 검지뿐이다.
알사의 축생들과 푸른 잔향만 남았군.
역시 지령은 우리를 언제나 황홀한 곳으로 인도해줘서 좋아.
So these are the guys. Is there anybody else who's not under fart reverbs, like, recruitment right now? It's kind of surprising that you got so many, but it doesn't really surprise me that it's done like that because of how the story's laid out, that he just kind of shows up with all of them wearing suits and ties. But this is like, is there another faction who isn't under him? Because I think this is the only faction that we've encountered who isn't under Blue Reverb's control. No, because there's the Thumb and then there's the Liu Association. Okay, no, there's still a couple left to tie up the loose ends.
지령은 그저 따라야 할 뿐이에요. 의미를 부여하거나 감상하는 건 좋지 않다는 거죠.
The
전령이라고
fuck is
말은
happening on
잘해.
screen? Don't worry about it. It's just
아래턱은
story.
으깨지고 혀와 눈은 뽑혀 겨우 목숨만 붙어 있었잖아. 지령이 아니었다면 넌 치료는 물론 살아남지도 못했다고.
Thought they were headless people for a second. Oh, I mean, yeah, there's people skewered on some stuff up there. Don't worry about it.
그렇다고 지령에
You can say whatever you
감사하지는
want
않아요.
about the index, but they are clean as hell. They are fucking clean.
그저 지령이 수행되었을 뿐이죠.
They don't get any blood on their white
전령의
ass
말이
coats.
옳다.
How many
지령은 그저
iron? How many?
완수되어야 할 뿐.
Oh, he's back. Grangor's back.
누구보다
We're good. We're saved.
전령이 예전의 몸소 실천해 보였다.
Let's go. Okay, start the city second part. Sweet. Before we get, okay, yeah. I don't need to see that shit. Oh my god, there's so many. R Corp. Above the Kane office comes R Corp. You get 2 floors and 3x. All right.
이야, 피냄새가
Oh, here he
진하네.
is.
나도 나지만 검지도 참 여전해.
푸른 잔향.
우리가 얼굴 마주하고 이야기 나눌 사이는 아닐 텐데.
그렇게 경계하지 마. 부탁 좀 하려고 왔어, 대행자 에스더. 혹시 이 꼬챙이에
Jump
낀
into the dark of
고깃덩이를 데려가도 될까
Wait,
싶어서
it's the
말이야.
wrong story if you go by the guide. Oh wait, is it actually? Oh shit. It's fine.
보아하니 지령 수행도 끝난 것 같고 지령에 이 녀석들을 계속 걸어두라는 말은 없었잖아.
내려놓으라는 말도 없었지.
Still want a damn animation or animated fight between Arasaka's Ice and V's Blackwall Gateway Quick Hack and Adam's Chrome Dome. What?
해석은 대행자의 묵신이
Why is he acting
부탁한
like he's just getting some food, bro? That's just him.
어렵네. 어떡하지? 저 녀석이 원하는 대로 해주긴 싫은데 그렇다고 안 해줄 이유는 또 없네.
푸른 잔향이 원하는 대로 두어라. 우리는 그저 다음 지령을 완수하면 되니
You mind if I get one of
불필요한
them
마찰을 만들
skewered
필요는
people?
없지.
I'm feeling a little peckish
명쾌한
today.
해석이시네요.
역시 현명해. 서로 내장 드러낼 일이 없어서 다행이네. 대행자와 이야기하면
Yeah, I'm gonna try to
내
fight him anyways.
즐겁더라. 내 악단에
Whoops.
너희 중 한 명쯤은 데려오고 싶어.
무슨 일을 벌이려는지 알고 싶지도 않지만 적당히 하는 게 좋을 거다.
그래? 너희도 들으면 좋아할 텐데. 어쨌든 싱싱할 때 가져가는 게 좋겠지? 수고 좀 해줘.
What the fuck is going on with you guys?
네 말대로 귀찮은 것만 떠넘기는군.
Top tier eyes in someone's skull like it's a damn JoJo fight. Honestly, I fuck with that.
꼬챙이에 꿰어져 있는 게 맞지. 향 좋은 꼬치구이 같지 않나? 그래. 간장 소스에
Again.
간마늘을 섞어 발라 구워주면
I need a
딱
goddamn
맛있겠어.
pipe, dude. Like,
짬뽕 대가리.
I'm
넌
not gonna feel
어떻게
complete until I
생각하지?
have a pipe I can from.
비도 좋네. 저 녀석들이 먹기 좋게 잘 손질하긴 했지만 품질 좋은 고기도 아니잖아.
진정해, 친구들. 그러다 나만 하질 않겠어. 무사히 옮겨만 준다면 두세 개쯤은 허락해줄게. 물론 재혼이 허락해줄지는 모르겠지만.
걱정 말라고. 아마 끝내주는 요리를 해주겠다고 하면 흔쾌히 허락해줄 테니. 아니, 허락할 수밖에 없을걸. 오랜만에 고기 잔치나 열겠네.
사람을 앞에 세워두고 시끄럽군.
The three-headed beast is technically their boss. Oh. Oh, I thought there was like three different characters. I didn't realize that was one guy with three heads.
미안. 우리가 이렇게
Oh.
사이좋거든.
Jesus Christ.
푸른 찬양. 너희가 이 둥지에
Ooh, I
자리
love the
잡은
glow
이상
in his eye.
언젠가 너희 배에서 내장이 쏟아질 것이다.
네 생각에는 그래? 난 아닌데.
Every single one of these Argalia has on his I'm assuming payroll can probably destroy a district. That doesn't on their own. That doesn't surprise me.
오히려
Musicians
너희는
of
알사 동물
Brahman.
친구들 내장만 보지 않을까?
푸른 잔향은 여전히 기분 나쁘네.
I forgot you have that voice.
지령이 인도하지 않는 이상 신경 쓸 필요 없다. 연전령, 다음 지령은 준비했나?
그럼요. 여기 있습니다.
에스터, 글로리아, 휴버트와 수행자들은 도서관으로 향하라. 맞나?
어? 도서관? 우리도 결국 가네.
어떻게 알고
It's
계시죠?
just not right. I love it so much.
예상 못했다는 표정이군, 연전령. 네가 전달하는 지령이 거짓인 건 이미 알고 있다.
뭐라고? 지금까지 나만 속은 거야?
언제부터?
그런 건 중요치 않지.
그런데도 엄지와 전쟁을 치르고 도서관이라는 무덤에 제 발로 들어가려 하시나요?
나는 지령을 따랐을 뿐이다.
Also, I love how Ruina characters' design are mostly legs. This is very true. They are mostly legs.
연전령이 전달하는 지령을 충실히 이행하라는 지령을.
결국 지령에 적혀 있었군요. 지령은 대체 어디까지 알고 있는 거죠?
우리는 지령에서 벗어날 수 없어. 지령 바깥에서 생각하고 행동할 수 없는 거다.
이해할 수 없어. 야는 살면서 여러 지령을 잘 수행했잖아. 얀, 배신한 이유가 뭐야? 돈이 필요했어?
글로리아, 우리에게 배신이라는 건 없어. 지령을 이행했는가 아닌가 뿐이지.
이제 지긋지긋해요. 어딜 가도 지령뿐이네. 전 지령 때문에 많은 걸 잃고 버리고, 또 지령 때문에 가족을 잃고 친구들을 죽이고, 다른 사람의 소중한 것을 빼앗고 외면하고, 죄악감에 시달리면서도 이를 악물고 수행했어요. 지령은 수행되어야 하니까. 지령은 우리를 올바른 길로 인도해준다고 하니까. 하지만 지령이 인도한 제 길은 어떻죠? 지령을 원망하고 무서워하고 끔찍해서 보고 싶지도 않은 제게 지령은 전령이라는 책임을 부여했어요. 지령을 전달해라.
Come on. Crash
내
out, buddy.
손으로? 그래서 거짓
Come
지령을
on.
꾸미며 처음으로 내 의지를 내보였다고
Bro's about to get the
생각했는데
invitation to get out of there because he's about to crash out.
전부 알고 있다는 듯 지령은 잘도 그런.
Yeah, the artist's problem with drawing legs and
이것도
continues it into Limbus.
내 의지가
Hey.
아니었던 건가요?
I ain't gonna complain.
그것이 네 의지건 아니건 간에 상관없다. 우리는 지령을 따를 뿐. 이제 지령에 따라 도서관으로 가는 거지. 그리고 이 도시에서 과연 개인의 자유의지가 있는가? 다들 준비해라. 우린 바로 도서관으로 간다.
당신은 초대장도 없잖아요.
초대장이라면 진작에 받았다.
도서관으로 가라는 건 내가 지어낸 말일 뿐인데.
연전령, 지령이 널 초대했다.
지령이 저를요? 그럼 여러분은
Uh-oh.
도서관으로 가시나요?
지령대로.
제가
Uh-oh.
이 자리에서
Alright,
스스로
now,
죽으라는
alright.
지령을
Sweet.
우리는 언제나
So there's still other
지령대로
factions to worry about than just the blue reverb.
푸른 전형이 무슨 일을 벌일지 신경 쓰이지 않아?
곧 알겠지. 별로 알고 싶지도 않지만. 그나저나 그새 새로운 놈을 끌고 다니는군. 늑대 녀석은 본 적 있지만 나머지 두 놈은 처음 보는데.
요리를 꽤 좋아하는 것 같아 보였어. 뭔가 짚히는 거라도 있어?
별건 아니야. 저번에 봤던 23구 골목 손님들의 이야기가 생각나서 그뿐이야. 그보다 당장 닥쳐올 검지의 대행자들을 상대하는 게 먼저고.
검지. 지령만으로 행동하는 손가락. 지령을 거짓으로 만드는 것도 신기한데 지령은 거기까지 알고 있었나 봐.
그러게 말이다. 누군진 몰라도 계산 하나는 끝내주는구만. 모든 걸 알고 있는 것 같으면서도 엉뚱한 지령을 내리고 또 그 지령이 검지의 배를 불리는 결과로 이어지니까.
그럼 꽤 대단한 사람이겠지?
그럴 거야. 손가락이라는 거대한 조직을 이끄는 건 평범한 사람이 할 수 없는 일이니까. 그래도 지령을 맹목적으로 따르는 녀석들은 미친놈 같지. 무슨 일 있어?
아니, 잠시 다른 생각을 했을 뿐이야.
저기요, 누구 없어요?
시끄럽다.
환영합니다, 손님. 저는 이 도서관의 관장이자
Oh yeah, the prescript guy with there. Fuck that guy in particular because the prescript said so while all targeting that one singular guy dies. Love how Roland is always calm in these regardless of what's coming. I know, right? He does not give a shit.
뭐야, 인간이잖아.
그런가? 내가 보기엔 애매하군.
Rather ambiguous.
그건 별로 중요한 사실이 아닐 텐데요.
God, she's getting more and more offended whenever people comment on her being a robot. I kind of love it.
도서관의 관장이자 창백한 사서는 기계라고 알고 있다만 새로운 정보를 갱신해야 하는 건가?
한푼이네. 아직도 이렇게 애매한 놈이 있다니 놀라워.
Damn.
날 서 있는 거 봐. 화내는 거야?
손님들은 이곳에서 시련을 극복하시면 됩니다. 입장을 원하신다면 저 문으로 들어가 주세요.
If I die, I die. Fuck it, we ball. Exactly.
정보와는 달리 차분한 편이군.
대행자들, 우린 지령 수행이 우선이다. 적당히 하고 입장하도록.
부디 당신의 책을
Back
찾으실
from
수
the
있게.
map. Hey, Krengor. Alright. One floor available. Yeah, this is definitely not the one that the guide said. It's fine. Ugly ass prosthetics. Oh my god, wait. Oh. Oh shit. Why are you all attacking him? What the fuck? We're gonna send in you.
What I just said about them.
Like,
Omega lol.
I didn't know you were referring to that. Fuck this one guy in particular. Alright, I'll go for you. You can be... I'll fight this guy next. They all have 99 health? They do. And I'm just gonna go for this guy. Damn it. Nice. Good shit. Nice. Is it? Yeah, it's all the same guy again. Alright, you motherfuckers. We're gonna have some fun shit with this. I'm gonna kick. Yeah, you're fighting there. I'm gonna kick your ass with this. You. Yeah. And then you. Sweet. Man, you suck. Alright, good. Nice. Nice. Damn it! That's such a... I love that card so much. god, can you guys fucking cut it out? Jesus Christ. That's an issue. Actually, you know what? No. That's not an issue. Because I can just do this, and then you can be designated to this guy. Ooh, you don't have a good way to handle it, though. Nice. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is beautiful. Always one fucking guy. Send in this guy and this, and then send in this and that. Ouch. Easy. All right. Always this fucking guy. Always this fucking guy. You, this, just smack you with a little bit of that, and then who do I want to finish off? How do I want to kill this guy? Go. Nice. Sweet. Oh my god, Gloria. Alright, Alright, this is what I expected. Oh, okay, good. Good. I was about to say it's way more balanced. Seems less balanced. Fuck me. I think I'm gonna need to just target one person. Oh, this is not good at all. I'm gonna lose this fight. Okay, so he's all done. Okay, so yeah, I just need to focus on you. Nice! Nice. Nice. This is not good at all. Okay, not many of them are actually getting targeted though, thank fuck. I can survive those easily enough. That's fine. Go! Nice! Holy shit! Fuck him up. Please. Oh. We have it all back. Oh, we are back. We are so back, baby. Alright. You. Kicking your ass. You. Draw 1 page. Singleton. Restore 2 light as well. Okay, you're the one being targeted. You only have 1 attack on you? That's easy enough. I want to kill that guy. Alright, let's go. Alright, you're staggered, that's amazing. You're staggered, that's amazing. You're also staggered, that's amazing. Oh wait, you weren't staggered. Oh, I thought you were. Oh well. Nobody. One person. Wait. Why? We know why. Hit you. Hit you. I do not have a lot of good counters. I think I'm gonna just go for you next. You're a pretty good counter for that, and I'm gonna smack. You're gonna get hit. Eh, fuck it. I'll just toss you down there just in case. Nice. Gloria, someone's gonna perish. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. Who has a 2? You have a 2? You're gonna be designated to the last hit. And you have a 3. Beautiful. Because then we have a higher chance to just straight up stun her before she gets a chance to even fight back. Fucking beautiful. I recently came across a video that says Project Moon has a problem and that all female characters are given bad lives or killed off. What? And my only thought was that they must be new because no one is safe. Man, woman, elderly, or child. Seriously! Oh my god, it's one of those fucking Bickman tests. I don't...
그냥 이런저런 생각 다 내려놓고
I'm gonna talk about it after this.
범죄처럼 지령만 몸을 맡기는 것도 나쁘지 않아 보인다니까.
난 단순히 부여받은 대로 일을 수행하는 시체와 다름없다고 생각해. 개인의 의지 따위는 중요하지 않아 보이거든.
나도 부여받은 대로 일하는 건 똑같은데 말이지.
Welcome to one of the best cards in the game, the unlock one. Unlock card by
나나
beloved.
이곳에서 벗어나기 위해 일을 하는 거잖아. 목적성이 확실해. 자유로워지고 싶어서 하는 거고. 하지만 자신에게도 의지가 있다는 걸 밝히려던 얀의 노력은 물거품이 됐지.
전에는 한심하다니 헛소리니 했잖아. 생각이 바뀌기라도 한 거야?
그럴지도 몰라. 무작위로 삶의 목적이 없는 이들을 위해 정말 의미 없는 내용 따위가 보내진다고 생각했는데 네 말대로 검지의 지령은 결국 배를 불리는 결과로 돌아와. 지령은 엘사 둥지 근처에 있는 엄지를 모조리 처리하라고 했어. 때마침 언더보스와 카포들이 없어진 시점에. 얀이 전달한 지령은 거짓이었지만 이미 정해져 있기라도 한 듯 도서관의 초대장은 이미 도착해 있었고.
그 녀석이 뭔가를 꾸며낸다는 걸 알고 있었지. 한 수, 아니 세 수는 앞을 본 것 같다니까.
그래. 마냥 광신도 같아서
It probably
목숨과
isn't
시간
rage
아까운
bait because
놈들인
they
줄
blocked anyone
알았는데.
that called them stupid or wrong, also turned off comments so they weren't engaged. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna explain my take then, based on entirely what you said.
내가 단편적으로 바라봤을 뿐이었어.
If it's
저게
not
정말일까,
accurate
롤랑?
by whatever metric, or if anyone else doesn't think it's an accurate explanation, then just take it as a hypothetical of explaining it, because I don't even know who this person is. But I'm gonna give my take on that situation and my take on what they said.
저게
Because I
진짜인지
think I
아닌지는
have a feeling of
모르겠지만
what went on.
너무 불안해하지 않아도 될걸. 지령이 정말로 어떤 거대한 존재든 그 속은 허무하든 간에 주의 깊게 들을 필요 없어. 내가 한 일이 사실은 내 의지가 아니라 도시의 의지라고 해도 그걸 알 방도가 없으니 그 순간 내가 느끼는 감정만큼은 내 것이니까.
내가 느끼는 감정이라. 그렇게 말해줘서 고마워.
그건 그렇고 그 전령은 어디로 간다는 거지?
지령이 초대한다고 했나? 어디로 가는지 모르겠네.
아, 정말 애매한 곳에서 끊기는군. 매번
되게 궁금해하는 눈치네.
혹시 알아? 지령의 이야기를 들을 수 있을지.
손님이 아닌
I
이상
really like how
우리가
their
볼 수는
relationship has grown into
없겠지만 말이야.
camaraderie. Oh, Jesus Christ, already another one? Okay, so, as I was gonna say, yeah, that makes no fucking sense, but I think I have a feeling where they came to that conclusion. It's the similar vein of where the Bechdel test comes from. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I really despise the Bechdel test. If you don't know what it is, it's like a test, quote unquote, for fiction, to where if you don't have two women if there's no conversation between two women in your story where they don't talk about anything other than the other men in the fiction, then that's a bad sign and you should rewrite your women. Now, if it's like a big fiction odyssey piece where you have a shit ton of characters and they're all like in this fantastical setting and you have scenes and so many main characters, yeah, sure, I could see where that works, but it does not work in a lot of fiction. There's so much fiction that are specifically set in one POV. There's so much fiction that just don't involve people or that big a cast of characters. It's an extremely flawed test to ever put it on anyone else's fiction, because it is entirely meant to be you looking at your own fiction and you deciding whether you should follow through with what you've written already or take a chance to self-reflect and rewrite the women in your story. That's entirely what it's meant to be, is your own tool on your own fiction. And I really hate how so many people are using that test on someone else's fiction, ignoring every other avenue of fiction as to why maybe there isn't a conversation like Oppenheimer. I remember seeing someone say Oppenheimer doesn't pass the Pecknell test, and I wanted to flick him in the forehead, because they entirely missed the point of that entire fucking movie. It's literally following one man's perspective on it, his journey through developing the atom bomb. You really think they're gonna set aside time for two women to talk about anything other than what the movie's about? Come on. So I don't like those kinds of tests, and those tests lead to very narrow-minded thinking when it comes to evaluating how characters are presented in a story, because not all characters, their purpose isn't to make realistic characters. Not all stories are like that. Some stories specifically need characters to do these things and act in these ways, and they aren't designed to come across as well-rounded, colorful, fucking three-dimensional characters. Sometimes they're meant to be one-dimensional, and that's it. There's nothing beyond that. So I don't like it, and it can very much lead you to either unintentionally cherry-picking situations, or what I imagine this person did is just simply look at the women and the fact that they died, and ignoring the fact that everyone else is suffering exactly as much. So I feel like they're like some fucking high school student or like college student who's just starting to get into fiction and doesn't really understand the nuances of it, which is why I feel kind of bad that like what you said, it's clearly not rage bait. It's definitely not rage bait. I think they're just a new creative person who doesn't totally understand how these tools are meant to be used, and they're getting influenced, obviously a younger person, getting influenced by the internet as a whole, who is notorious for misusing these tools for the wrong reasons and the wrong purposes. So I feel kind of bad that they got pushed to blocking off so much, because I imagine that post probably got traction. More level-headed people came in, said, yeah, that's just wrong, and then less level-headed people, let's say, came in and just started being very fucking rude, and quite possibly death threats and all that, so they went to blocking the post. I don't really feel bad over the fact that they made that take, but I can definitely see it's probably a younger person who definitely was not expecting that much traction for their post. I feel a little bad for it. I don't think they actually played the game, but searched up characters to see what happened to them, and then they thought it wasn't like that for the guys. Yeah, that seems like a very fair conclusion to come to. Like, it's either they didn't play much, or they watched part of a playthrough, or they definitely didn't get the whole picture. That's for certain. You're not going to be able to see other people's conversation from a one POV story. Yeah, exactly. That's the biggest thing. Is there's so many, like, it's just insane. when you sit down and think of all the different ways to write fiction, it's insane to see how much of these like sexism tests fall flat. You have to use them with grace, and you have to use them like the writer has to use them, which is, you know, an issue, because, you know, if the writer's sexist, they're probably not going to use the fucking test to make sure whether they're sexist or not. They usually don't give a shit about that. But it is meant to be a writer's tool. It is entirely a writer's tool on their own work. And I find it absurd that people use it on other people's work and then proceed to criticize that work when it doesn't follow it, instead of just thinking about it with a little bit of critical thinking. Oh my goodness. You also have a metaphor or myth stories where it is the point that they're just one-dimensional. Yeah, like myth stories entirely are meant to convey a lesson, or like old tragedies and shit like that. Like, the point is the lesson, and you aren't supposed to look at it like, ooh, isn't this person, he's so relatable, he's just like me. It's entirely a lesson. You're exactly right in that. In addition, Lord of the Rings has wonderfully written women, but I don't think any of them talk to each other. I would have to like double check Lord of the Rings myself to make sure that's right, but that feels accurate, and that's fucking hilarious. Like, that's perfect, because women were handled with such care. There was a whole like feminism arc within the story too. Like, now don't get me wrong, Tolkien had his issues. He had his issues with other things, but he did write his women very well, and that's I think there's some convo here and there. Hod, Geb, and Bina comes to mind. Yeah, like, I mean, like, the only way for me to see their point is if you have a very surface level understanding of the characters. And then, yeah, no, they probably did just watch like a playthrough or like a story summary or something like that. Because you have to have a...
Path is writing a story that is a tragedy. It's called a diary.
but yeah, like, it's got to be a surface level understanding of like either primary women characters or like whatever the fuck happens in the background. Like, you know, background characters aren't expected to survive in this fucking story. I see this person the same way I see red-pilled dudes and fake feminists. Yeah, it's on a similar vein. I mean, it absolutely could be performative to just stir some shit, but I don't... From what you said, it doesn't feel like it. I think it is a young person being impressed by the wrong people. And so then they put out their take and were promptly shut down, which, in a sense, it's a good thing that they are corrected and told to just fuck off when they're wrong. But, you know, I can still feel kind of bad that someone's got to go through that. I have background characters that get even worse fate than death. Oh my god, so true. Oh, I literally have an immortal in my story that is never mentioned in any of the books, but he's literally just stuck at the bottom of an ocean, forever drowning. He's never mentioned. He's never brought up. I cannot think of a single moment where I ever bring him into the story, whether as a plot point or a background, to any of the stories that are set in that world. He's never brought up, but he's just there, forever drowning. Oh my god. But yeah, that's what it comes across to me as. And I really wanted to bring up the Bechdel test because I have such a grievance with it because of how misused it is. But I already gave you my conclusion. What the fuck is this one? Who's next on Hawkman's list? You know what, we're just gonna continue to R Corp. I don't fucking care. We'll handle it later. Which one's R Corp? I don't know which one's R Corp. It's above the Kane office. Okay, cool. Oh, excuse me. The recorder's bullet fucks up so much a nation and its geopolitics you'd think it's just a nuke. What? Immortality is not equal to be the strongest. Give it a look, please, for the funsies. Oh no. What the fuck? That's not what I was expecting. 30. What? What? Oh, that's insane. All Barbarians lose 25%.
Chuckle nuts.
Do I just do that? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck off. Oh my god. Nah. Nah. No, that's to give you a pause next turn in exchange of HP. Oh. I actually hate how people usually write immortal characters as nihilists instead of absurdists. Actually, hold on, let me double check. Before I even evaluate what you said, I gotta double check what absurdist means, because I haven't heard it in so long. Philosophy is asserting that humanity's innate search for meaning is in direct conflict with a silent, irrational, and meaningless universe. Wait a second. Oh. Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, you're right. There should be more absurdist, there should be more absurdist immortals. You're totally right about that. There honestly probably is some out there. They just call them nihilist because they don't know the difference. That took me a second to realize. Yes, people they know will die, but the same happens to a normal person. They can get through it, yeah. Yeah, immortals should be less. Well, I mean, it depends. It depends on how old they are. It really does. One random dude enters a tavern where the MC is drinking and sits right beside them. Hey, have you heard of the immortal dude drowning forever at the bottom of the ocean? I mean, yeah, like, I don't even have a way, because by the point where most of the stories take place, he's been entirely forgotten by history. Nobody remembers him, because when you're stuck at the bottom of the ocean with no way for people to explore the bottom of the ocean, you're not gonna talk about it, like... The MC recorder in the Isekai comic shoots a guy purely because of an emblem he had on his clothes. The guy dying from a bullet would accidentally shoot a high-level spell into a crowd, so because this was a guy with an emblem of another nation, killing half the crowd from, oh my goodness, from another nation. The geopolitics are fucked that, oh my god, that's amazing. So this is nothing matters, so why not live? Yeah, I mean, like, it's not exactly it, but you know, nihilist when not edgy 13-year-old fucking talks about it. Nihilism is supposed to be nothing matters, so everything matters. That's supposed to be how it is. It's not supposed to be depressing. It's supposed to be, well, we're all gonna die. Shit's gonna end eventually, which means every little good thing I do matters way more than anything big that I could do. All of it matters the same, because no matter what happens, all of it's not gonna matter eventually. So do what you can, do all the good shit that you want to, and just be a nice person. Like, that's the whole idea behind nihilism, that people constantly fucking construed, and it really irritates me. Like, if you're gonna be a false philosopher and like be all pretentious and shit, you might as well actually be correct instead of just being stupid. Like, that's what I think. I usually don't like philosophy or philosophers. They're usually pretty fucking pretentious, and I don't like dealing with that sort of shit. But if you're gonna be that, you might as well be actually correct. And, you know, evaluate it correctly.
내 토끼들 어떡할 거야? 이렇다 할 성과도 없잖아.
미안하군. 그런 녀석들로
These guys are
성과를
entirely
내지
new. Look at this dude. He looks like Bruce Banner in the fucking Hulk Smasher. I'm sorry, just his head. Just his head freaking out like this is... I love it so much.
다시
Also
한번
nice horns,
말해봐.
bro.
뿔 하나만 달린 술록 새끼야.
미안하군. 약해 빠진 토끼들로 제대로 된 성과를 내지
Remember the one in the
못했어.
middle? I don't.
난 토끼에게 걸게.
She looks like...
나머지 뿔 하나도 뽑아주라고.
Well, I mean, what she looks like is like VTuber number 3 on the fucking list. On the list of generic VTubers, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, that's mean. That's more mean coming from me than it should be. I'm sorry. It's from... Wait, Lobotomy Corporation? I don't remember her at all. Oh, hello.
족쳐버리기 전에 닥치고 자리에 앉아.
I'm a nihilist by definition, but I would never say that because it's always seen as depressing. Yeah, that's entirely fair. It's kind of sad, the fact that so many people can't say what they are because so much of it gets misconstrued, you know, and that's outside of philosophy. But, you know, it's just sad. It's depressing, believe it or not. I would say one of the punished in my isekai is a nihilist, as he hates life, but he is kind of excused seeing it. Yeah, it's the singer. You know, it's fair. I'm gonna be honest. It's fair for someone who's constantly being punished and having their vocal cords ripped out for them to not want to enjoy life. By the way, read the team that they are a part of and you'll understand. R-Corp 4th Pack.
뭐야 할멈? 갑자기 무게나 잡고.
I don't remember. Okay, Rabbit, Reindeer. I don't know what the fuck he's meant to be. Fucking polar bear or something.
엘사 둥지와 도서관에 제 사무리를 투입할 거다.
I genuinely don't remember anything about R-Corp.
에? 도서관은 둘째치고 둥지에까지?
엄지도 언더보스를 잃어서 힘을 못 쓸 텐데.
Also, I do like the horns.
남아있는 검지가 골치 아픈 모양이야. 많은 인원을 투입하진 않고.
Also, I get her because
보충으로
like
몇 명만 갈 예정이다.
these bangs are meant to be like her ears flopped forward for Rabbit. I really have no fucking idea who this guy's meant to be. I'm assuming elephant or grizzly bear.
그럼 우리랑 무슨 상관인데?
Please talk.
우리는 도서관으로 향한다. 이번 임무가 실패하면 나를 포함한 제 사무리의 1만 5천 마리는
위에서 제대로 참작해주지 않았습니까?
제 사무리는
Rhino. Yeah, that makes sense.
당연한 건가?
In Lobotomy Corporation, you can unlock R-Corp as hired mercenary to take care of one floor, but they will kill everyone in that area you selected. Oh. I don't think I ever reached that point in Lobotomy Corporation. That would be why. In Lobotomy Corporation, you hire them to cleanse. You hire the rabbits to cleanse the area. They just kill everyone. Okay. Okay. That's fucking cool. God, I kind of wish I did reach that point. Who the fuck DM'd me? Is this important? It's a Beyblade tournament in Michigan is offering a Honda Civic in first place. Guess I gotta learn the blade. The fuck, I mistyped it. Shit. Fuck yeah, Honda Civic, let's go. You're pretty close. You unlocked it in Gabura's floor. Okay. That's a good tournament code to it. I know nothing about Beyblades. The only thing I know about Beyblades is that I've only seen the videos of the Beyblades themselves just aura farming during a fight. And it's some of my favorite videos ever.
아, 우리는 왜 항상 이런 처지인 거야? 엘사 혼자 멋대로 자폭한 걸 텐데 왜 우리가 휘말려야 하냐고.
엘사는 신뢰가 생명이다. 엘사가 스스로 무너졌다면 우리 책임이 아니지만 만약 외부 소행이라면 엘사는 계약을 지키지 못한 거지.
Pull up with a metal Beyblade with Angela's face on it with the Honda Civic for the meme. Honestly, it's kind of tempting.
제대로 일을 수행하지 못한 가축은
And the more we talk about it, the more tempting it is.
그리고 이번 일은 엘사만의 문제가 아니야.
Moses split the Red Sea with a Beyblade. I do remember that. That's the only thing I know about Beyblade lore. And I love it when like media does stupid shit like that. It's so funny and I fucking adore it. Like I fucking love the TF2 lore so much. I love that Abraham Lincoln was the first blue team pyro. I love that George Tower of Hats Washington founded the great American state and discovered rocket jumping. It's some of my favorite shit ever.
그게 무슨 뚱딴지
Or how
같은
a sniper
소리래?
in Beyblade used a Beyblade off 30 builds and cracked 3 layers of the earth. What? Oh my god, I love it so much.
W사의 특이점까지 도서관에 저당 잡힌 꼴이다. 정리 요원과 승객들의 책이 도서관에 있다는군.
Oh wait, no, sorry, it wasn't George Tower of Hats. It was John Tower of Hats Wilkes Booth that shot Abraham Lincoln. My bad. I confused the lore of TF2.
승객?
That kid would have been pulverized.
묘, 저번에 알아서 처리하겠다고 한 일은 연락이 왔나?
I look back at the chat and someone, Destro just said, just walk in with a Glock attached to the launcher. If your Beyblade looks like it's about to lose, just cap him. If the tourney's in Detroit, no one will bat an eye. There was a season where they did bombing, except it was Beyblades, like military helicopters dropping. Are you serious? That's... Am I gonna have to watch the Beyblade fucking show now? Is that what's gonna happen? I hope the Honda Civic has a Beyblade motif on it. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be severely disappointed.
이거라도 써보자고 무작정 꺼냈겠지.
I'm gonna actually look into the tourney just to see where it is
굳이
and
워프
shit.
열차를 타게 한 이유가 있었나?
Watch it. It's such a big shit post. I should stream. We should watch it while on stream. Yes. Oh my god.
뭐, 마침 다른 곳에 부탁할 일도 있어서 겸사겸사 해결해달라고 했어. 그때만 해도 도서관은 별거 아닌 도시 전설
You
정도였으니까.
guys can tell me all the fun
대수롭지
facts about the
않게
Beyblade lore while we watch the tournament.
애초에 그런 곳에서
It can be
돼지론이
my
아니라고
initiation.
생각해서 돈이나 벌자고 부탁한 거야.
잠깐만. 1등석도 아니라 일반석 승객이란 거야?
내가 1등석 표를 끊어줄 돈이 어딨어?
Beyblade Sniper Solo's fiction. All of fiction. Goku dead. Fucking... Goku, Thanos, nobody's fucking standing against that man.
그 녀석이 열차
Beyblade
운행 도중
Sniper
도서관으로
fucking
빠져나가고
solos all.
책이 됐다 치자.
Gojo gets flattened within 2 seconds. Fucking Go Gadget anti-Beyblade got nothing on him, bro. It's too
고작
fast.
일반석 승객이 사라졌다고.
They had
W사
kids benching
전부가
like
움직인다고?
250 just to use a Beyblade.
어차피 겉으로 봤을 땐 정상적으로 도착했잖아.
Oh my god, I love this so much.
그러게. 그 잠깐 멈췄다는 사실을 공개해도 믿어주는 사람이 없을 거란 말이지. 굳이 급하게 워프 정리 요원을 보내야 했나? 대려 특이점이 노골적으로 들통날 텐데.
그 사실을 실마리로 잡아 진실을 파헤치려는 사람도 있을 거고. 게다가 1등석 승객들이 함께 사라졌다면 말이 되겠지.
지금은 그게 중요한 게 아니다. 우리의 일은 L사, W사, T사의 특이점을 보호하고
Beyblades were
그들의
considered weapons
둥지를
of mass
지키는 것.
destruction. I swear they are Canadian made because of how many war crimes you can do with one. Yeah, no, that makes sense for Canadians.
처분당하기 싫으면
Straight up a Beyblade that just
어떻게든
spits out maple
특이점에
syrup.
관한 책을 회수해야 해.
Hands down, John Beyblade's solo fiction in reality. Infinity can't block no Beyblades.
엘사가 무너진 원인도 찾아야 하고. 하지만 그 과정에
I gotta
거짓이
pay
섞여
attention.
있으면
Too many times I get
까마귀가
distracted while
직접 처분할
plot's
엘사가
happening.
제멋대로 자폭했길 빌어야겠군.
이러나 저러나 특이점에 목숨 거는 꼴이 웃기네.
웃기고 말고 할 게 어딨어. 일이니 목숨 걸어야지.
거기나. 가만 보면 특이점이란 거 정말 시간을 절약하는 W사의 공간 이동.
Did I miss something? We're starting a Beyblade tournament.
사실 다른 차원 속에서
In this chat,
까마득한
I'm gonna have
시간을
all of you
땡기치다
do it in your own
이상한
homes, and then we're gonna
터널인가
like
뭔가를
overlay the
지나다
Beyblades
착각한
onto each other through green screen. It's gonna be great.
도착하면 다시 그 시간 당시로 되돌려놓고 T사는 거기서 뺑이 친 시간을 모아서 팔거나 이용하잖아? 분명 도시 어딘가에서는 몇백 년 동안 고통받은 시간을 까마득하게 잊어버린 사람이 그 시간을 이용해 고깃국이나 푹 고아먹고 있을걸. 다 알사라고 다루나? 우리도 그렇잖아.
거기까지. 특이점에 대해 주둥이 더 나불대면 독방에 쳐넣어주지.
Time for the spin.
한시가 급하니 다들 출동 준비하도록.
God, I remember that from Yu-Gi-Oh. Time to
정말 알사에서도 오잖아.
Alright, I forgot. Recently, Project Moon announced a Nendroid figure of one of the Limbus Company characters. On the trailer, they put out the usual wall of text of all the trigger warnings of the game. Please DM that to me, or just like send it in chat or something, please. I don't fucking care if it's illegal. I want to do a Beyblade tournament, but for money. But every contestant has an explosive collar, and if they lose, they die. Yes, yes. Please tell me it's Don Quixote. Ishmael, you know Ishmael's fair. Fuck, I'm trying to read chat, but the stupid fucking ad. Get out of here. Since you gotta train like crazy to use Beyblades, does that mean that Moses, who split the Red Sea with one solo's fiction? Bro.
궁금한 걸?
Moses
지금의
could kick
도서관은
ass. It reminds me of like when
어깨를 나란히
you
할수
learn that
있을까?
Plato is just a nickname for the philosopher Plato, and it just means broad. So he was also a fucking bench presser and a wrestler in ancient Greece, and sometimes to win arguments he would just stand up and then just flex. I love it so. It's so shitposty. I know exactly why too, because strength was like a measure of heroism in ancient Greece, but it was just
별게 다 궁금하다. 지는 현장에서
yeah,
안
he was
뛴다고
built like a
막말하네.
fucking truck. So I like to picture that Moses was also built like a fucking truck. It's just he just ripped that Beyblade and went right through
말로는
all of
엄살
it.
떨어도 늘 그랬듯 잘해줄 거라 믿고 있어.
Oh my god! Animal cruelty, drug use, references to alcohol and tobacco, injury and dismemberment, homicide and suicide, violence and torture, cannibalism, kidnapping, abduction and captivity, psychosis, disease, seizure, and Dysnoia? I don't even know what that is. Familial homicide and domestic violence, reference to clowns. Themes of occultism and spiritualism, audio-visual depictions of gore, use of sharp and pointed objects, hospital and medical references. Some of these just do not. They are not on the same level as others. References to gaslighting and bullying, but you know. Not too long after, you know, familial homicide and domestic violence. Body modification and or deformation, flashing lights, disorientation induced by a shaking camera, strong language and demeaning words, reference to traffic accidents, uses of guns and instruments of violence, discriminatory violence, religious torture and violence, enforced ideology and or actions, war and mass conflict. Why is reference to clowns considered a warning? I know there's like clown phobia, or oh, it's right there. Colorophobia. There's a specific phobia for clowns, and they absolutely invoke that phobia. That's straight up. I can tell they're invoking that phobia whenever they do it, so it makes sense that they put the trigger warning there. Developers in no way condone the elements listed above and fully understand and acknowledge that these should not happen in real life. Oh my goodness, did Project Moon get in some fucking hot water for shit? They feel like they're covering all their bases, and in a way that's someone who had to deal with legal issues in the past. I thought trigger warnings were only needed for severe trauma. No. Like body horror, child abuse, war crimes. No. It's not. And it's better that it's not. Because trigger warnings are just anything that can trigger an innate anxiety in you. So that goes with phobias like arachnophobia and shit like that. You get trigger warnings for that. That's most of the time arachnophobia is just like programmed into you. You don't actually have like some severe trauma related to it most of the time. Like shit with my thalassophobia as well. Like that, I don't really have a specific experience I can think of, but I have experiences that were triggered because I had thalassophobia and shit like that. But no, like it's not severe traumas. People think it is, and that, you know, leads to issues down the line when there's other things other than those severe traumas that trigger people, but they weren't properly warned ahead of time. I'm all for trigger warnings. Absolutely. Like, take me reading that list and laughing about it, not as me criticizing it, because it's entirely fair, and I would do the exact same shit. I'm all about trigger warnings. But a trigger warning for sharp objects or mentioning of alcohol. Oh, dude, there's fucking... That shit's on mature games all the time, all the way through Europe. Like, use of alcohol, like, yeah. That increases your rating as a game in all of Europe and the US. In sharp objects, well, yeah, it's referencing swords and stuff. I mean, keep in mind, this is also Korea. So, you know, they have different laws. Bro, I found 2 clowns in the story, and the amount of memes that came from those 2 is damn scary. Anyone know what phobia is? The one where you get filled with anxiety when you feel your heartbeat? I don't. That's gotta suck. Oh my god, that phobia's gotta be the worst. You feel anxiety when you feel your heartbeat, so then you just feel your heartbeat more and more. That fucking sucks. That's gotta be that's gotta be a phobia that comes around where you've had to deal with severe anxiety for a very long time. So when you feel your anxiety come up, you're like, oh shit, I'm getting anxious, god damn it. And then you just get more anxious from there. That's gotta be the worst phobia. Yeah, that's gotta suck ass. Not use of alcohol, mention of alcohol. Well, yeah, I mean, this is still Korea. To be honest, they are the first group that shows all the trigger warnings a game have. Yeah, it really seems like Project Moon is actually being responsible with it. Which, you know, thank you. I find it absurd that people get offended when a game puts trigger warnings on it. Like, man, how everyone's so sensitive. No, it's a fucking precaution. It's so that people know what they're getting into, and so they... Oh my god, it upsets me that people criticize someone for putting trigger warnings on their own content. It's fucking stupid. Phobophobia? I didn't even know that was a phobia. My favorite phobia is... I'm not even gonna read that. It's the fear of long words. You guys know what it is. Yeah, no, I can't read that shit. Let me explain. If it isn't that bad, I have it. As long as I don't think about it, it doesn't happen, but yes, it can cause a loop. God, that fucking sucks. That's horrible. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. As someone who also gets severe anxiety, just at the thought of getting more anxious, at that thought, I'm gonna stop talking about it soon. I'm sorry if I'm, like, triggering it. But, like, my heart's out to you, man. That fucking sucks. That's horrible. If you want the word here, I'll look it up. I'm curious. Cardiophobia. Rational fear of having a heart attack or developing heart disease. Okay, maybe that's not it. Okay, never mind. I take that back. It's not cardiophobia. I can't find it. I even went on Reddit. Is it even considered a phobia? It definitely is, because there's like on r/phobia, there's this whole thread about people talking about it and having it, but they can't seem to find a word for it. Yeah, there's so many people like agreeing, like, yeah, I have this too. Yeah, totally relate. Same. I have a version of veins that sucks. They're also talking about heartbeats, veins, and pulses. All that stuff. And unnamed phobia. I don't know if it's on names. It could just be rare and just people don't know the name. Hold on, I'm actually really curious. Phobia of heartbeats name. I'm about to crack open GPT. Yeah, no, because it's just bringing up cardophobia. Alright, I'm cracking open GPT. I usually don't use it for everyday stuff, but when Google gets useless, because let's be honest, Google's been getting more and more shit, I have to. Is there a phobia of feeling your heartbeat? I've seen talks about that along with pulses and veins, but it's not cardiophobia. That's entirely different. Do you have an... Not do you have... Is there a name for this anywhere? You're not imagining this? Shut the fuck up! Stop sucking my dick. God, I hate it when the AI does this. The closest technical term is interoceptive anxiety. So it's not a phobia. That would be why. It is. Here, let me type it out. This is what it came up with. It seems like there isn't a phobic name for it. So it isn't a phobia, it's anxiety. Yeah, it seems like an anxiety disorder more than a phobia specifically. Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm gonna double check with you on this, because because the AI is saying it like this, and I want to make sure it's correct. So I can feel this happening inside. It's not a fear of my heart will fail. It's I can feel this happening inside me, and the sensation itself is intolerable. Is that what you're feeling? Stream died? Oh fuck, is the stream dead? I fucking hope not. Yes, that's exactly it. Okay. Perfect. So we got the right one. Alright, so yeah, it shows up a lot in panic disorders, trauma responses, certain sensory... Yeah, it definitely seems like a trauma response. And keep in mind, this is an AI saying it. I'm not a medical professional. Please go get some help if you need it. Go speak to a... I'm sure you know this, but you know, I might as well say it. Hypervigilance, interoceptive sensitivity, interoceptive anxiety. Okay, so yeah. Health anxiety, but it isn't the same thing. Certain sensory processing differences. Interesting. But like feeling my heart. Okay. I definitely need to get into contact with the doctor. Absolutely. I recommend it. Because that sucks. That's horrible. I know there's a lot of medication for anxiety. I think... Oh, what the fuck? I had this one medication that stopped my beta receptors from receiving signals, and when I was already having it didn't help when I was already having an anxiety attack, because then that just meant my body sent more so that I could still receive the signals, and then when the medicine wore off, then I got fucking pounded with it. So it sucked for me, but if you take that consistently, that might help you. Again, This is just my own thought talking out of my ass. But yeah, speak to a doctor. You know, with all this talk about heartbeats, I'm starting to actually hear it inside my head, and it's getting annoying. I'm sorry. We can move on. But I'm glad I could help a little bit, because I never knew about that. That's really interesting.
뭐라 조언을 해주고는 싶지만 내가 전투하는 장면을 직접 본 건 일부라 아는 게 많이 없어.
뭐 괜찮아. 언제는 또 알려줬다고.
미안하네.
아니, 뭘 그렇게 정색해. 농담이야, 농담.
Path, what would be your opinion on adding an option to disable trigger warning in a game to not spoil yourself? That is actually a really interesting discussion. I love that. I'm actually really happy you brought that up because I've had that thought too. Because I've had these things where when you put in the trigger warnings, it does spoil a part of the story. So I've always had this dilemma of, it's not, do I include a trigger warning or not? Because always, absolutely always have the trigger warning over not having the trigger warning. But having an option to not see it, I have a feeling that there should be an option in either games or media. I think for Project Moon, since the whole universe is this grotesque and horrible thing, I think Project Moon specifically is entirely fair putting those trigger warnings just there. Like Doki Doki Literature. Yeah, that's a perfect example, because that can spoil the shit out of you. So I feel like having an option that says trigger warnings, and it's like a button you can push and then it shows you the trigger warnings, I feel like that is way more valuable to a lot of cases. And I feel like for games specifically, you know, because you can't really push buttons on a fucking book. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna solve that. I might have a page dedicated to trigger warnings, and then a fucking page before that literally just says trigger warnings next page, avoid if you don't want to be spoiled. But I feel like that might be a little too much. I don't know. I gotta workshop it for my shit. But same thing for Warframe. Yeah, like it's something that's always bothered me because I've been spoiled by the trigger warnings, and I really wish I wasn't. But I'm also not gonna disparage anyone for fucking including them because they're very valuable and they're very useful. Trigger warnings are a must, period. If you put them in, leave them in. I really hate the energy that I've been seeing from some people that they want trigger warnings removed. It's stupid as hell. But I feel like having a button that says trigger warnings so that you can click on it and then show the trigger warnings, it gives you the option to back out. Like, if you know this, because like the only reason you're going to look at trigger warnings is if you understand that there's a part of you that cannot handle a subject matter. So I feel like if you already know this about yourself, you can click on it. Because if you don't know that you can't handle it, you're not gonna back out when you see it as a trigger warning, because you don't know that you can't handle it. And then you're gonna have that experience of, oh shit, I can't handle this, I gotta back out. Or you're gonna go on Twitter and complain. It's one of the two. But I feel like that's a good middle ground solution right now. But like I gotta workshop it more. I haven't had time to think about it, and I'm always open to more suggestions. I just have very generic trigger warnings in my comics, but now I'm thinking to make them more specific. I think it's a really good idea to make them more specific, because there are very specific niches that people just can't handle. They just think about it and it just makes their skin crawl, and like, yeah, there's quite a few people that I've actually talked to about, let's just say, the files, and they can't handle that subject matter, very understandably. I couldn't handle it when I first learned about it, and of course, you know, it has an extra degree of not fiction, but you know, it's the whole idea. I feel like there should be a minus option, like it won't show games with that trigger warning. That's actually a really good idea. Instead of telling you, like on Steam, where like you can remove games with this tag or with this trigger warning, that's actually kind of smart. That of course is like a platform thing they would have to do, so it'd be a lot more work. Interesting. That's actually not a bad idea at all. To be frank, Warframe only puts triggers when absolutely necessary. Like, one was trauma related to childbirth. It spoiled. Yeah, that, like, trauma related to childbirth is absolutely an entirely understandable trigger warning to put there, but it 100% gives away a huge plot. Like, that is the perfect trauma to encapsulate why this discussion is happening. But for the people who have had the trauma experience, we'll break down during the... Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it, yup. Because I have problems with eye-related stuff in general. Oh yeah, that's so common. Like, it makes me want to scratch my skin off. Yeah, yeah. Like, what was the most famous one? I think it was Dead Space, where it had the mission where you had to stick that needle in your eye. Yeah, I don't remember if there was a trigger warning or not, but I do remember a lot of people talked about it. Like, a lot of people talked about it. So, you know, there's always reasons for it to be there. And I still put that stuff in my comics. I'm gonna put most specific warnings purely because I don't want to be an asshole. I mean, yeah, like, that's mostly it. You just don't want to be a dick to people. You want to give them a proper heads up. Like, yeah, we're gonna discuss some really dark shit, like sexual assault, unwanted childbirth, that sort of shit, you know? Like, I gotta include that shit, but it absolutely is gonna spoil it. So it's one of my things, is there's a lot of really dark shit that it's not really comes out of nowhere, but it's not what you would expect directly. So it does spoil it by having those trigger warnings, but I'm not gonna fucking not put the trigger warning in there. The only games I have trouble with is ones where they put a heartbeat as a danger sound. Yeah, and like that's like like I never knew about your condition, which really interesting, because like that's such a common thing of a heartbeat, a racing heart being like, oh, you're at low health, and it's never a trigger warning because people just don't know about it. Man, we gotta raise some awareness for this. Like, we gotta get like AAA games to have an option to turn off that sound. Like, there's not. I do remember there's like 1 or 2 games that I played that have that option to turn off that sound, and I remember looking at it and thinking, huh, that's really specific. That makes so much more sense now. I avoid FPS and horror games mostly because of it. Yeah, that totally makes sense. If it is just a heartbeat, I can power through it. Yeah. But I imagine, like, there are some horror games that just go really fucking extreme with it. I totally remember some. Was it Amnesia? It might have been another horror game, I don't remember. I have more of that response to eyes where they shouldn't be, even though I love biblical accurate angels as a design. I had a buddy play that quest. It's about 2 years after his child died of birth. He chose to ignore it, and as I noticed him playing it, I rushed over to his place, seeing him having a mental breakdown. Oh shit. Fuck. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, that's why you put those trigger warnings in there, but most people are going to ignore it. Like, most people don't pay attention to trigger warnings because of this energy of they're just not needed, you can just handle it, it's just fiction. But, like, that mental breakdown is so fucking real. It can just flood your memory, your brain of all those memories and shit, and it sucks. There's a reason that shit exists. Like, multiple eyes, every Resident Evil boss, eyes on weapons, etc. all make me want to get out of my skin. I totally understand that. How is Goburo's weapon for you, listener? Okay. I also ask questions a lot of like the line, because I have experience with trying to find the line of my own thalassophobia, and I've kind of narrowed it down to a very specific kind of like oceanic image that triggers my thalassophobia. And I always ask this for people with phobias. I both hate and love eyes where they shouldn't be, where they shouldn't exist. I hate it. So if I ever ask the question of like how you feel about something, don't take that as like me being a dick or trying to test you or something like that. I'm just curious where different lines, because it's different for every person. Like, everyone with arachnophobia, I always ask, like, how do you feel about Lego spiders? How about Minecraft spiders? Like, Minecraft spiders is usually the question that makes them go fuck off, because it sounds so absurd. But I know one person who does not like Minecraft spiders at all. They fucking hate them. And if you add a mod that gives them knees, it gets so much worse for them. So I always like to figure out the line so I understand it. Like Lucas, the cute little spider that's been posted on YouTube. Like, there's some people with arachnophobia that can handle it and can't handle that because it's still really realistic and shit like that, but others find it cute. It's fascinating to see how different people are affected by different things.
처음엔 엘사에 대한 걸 잘 몰라서 이해할 수 있었는데 이곳의
I
사서들과
genuinely
계보라를
also
보니
wish that you could put
충분했을 것 같다는
in
생각이
your
들어서
trauma/triggers so that the quest will only put down those warnings when they are about to happen. That's honestly not a bad idea either, so you don't get numb to warnings. So going off of that idea, I would say put that into a settings menu that you can constantly update, because like, for example, your buddy who had a child die at birth, that's not something that you're always gonna have. So, you know, have the option to update it. That is actually a really good question, because like a lot of the blame then goes on to the player, but the player more often than not isn't gonna remember. So obviously still include the trigger. It would still be smart on the dev's point to still include the triggers, because putting the blame onto the player by having them have to continuously remember to go into the settings and update for their traumas, even though they probably won't even know, because that's the kind of thing to where most people go into the settings at the start of the game and then never really touch them again. So it would be good for people who know where they stand on a lot of stuff, on a lot of triggers, and then, you know, click those options. But I can see that accidentally backfiring more. But it's not a bad option. It's definitely it's worthy enough to be a part of the conversation. I could just see it not working great for people. Maybe there's a way to redo it. I'll have to think about it. The part I hate about the heartbeat danger sound is that even though it triggers me, I still think it's such a good game design. It's fantastic game design. It really like puts you in those shoes, and like a fast heartbeat already on its own for just everyday people already is an anxiety inducer, because, you know, it's what you feel when you're anxious. It reminds you of that thing. It just fucking sucks that you have that condition. It's a great design, but, you know, that's good to know that that condition exists. Because if my game that I have in the back of my head comes to fruition, I want to put in the settings a way to disable it. That's perfect. I know where I got this response. I had surgery as a kid. I could see for a minute before stitches and stuff. The interior of my body, an abyss, but my brain for some fuck-ass reason just saw an eye in it. Ugh. Yeah, I see why you have that itch. Ugh. The eye stuff depends on the art style. I can deal with Project Moon's art style somewhat. Like, I'll just have this feeling of uneasiness, not itchy skin, to the point of I want to scratch my skin off, but like I do with Resident Evil bosses and some... Oh, Fear and Hunger bosses. Oh, they suck. Fear and Hunger is great at evoking actual phobias. You know, because phobias are kind of a part of the game. I would make it so, like, you need to disable the trauma setting and have a third that would be, like, only show those traumas. Okay. Fuck you, it's great, but fuck you is my reaction usually. Yeah, that's fair. That's my exact reaction for, like, any game that does thalassophobia. Fuck you. That's a great, like, thing that you did to trigger that fucking feeling, but fuck you, dude. I felt that so much in Subnautica. Like, when I first jumped into the ocean, that was my entire body on high alert, just saying, fuck you. This looks beautiful, but fuck you. Throughout all my runs of Bloodborne, I fucking had to wear a full coat and clothes to not get any bit of skin for me to scratch instinctually. Ooh. Oh my god, yeah, because, like, Eldritch shit and, like, HP Lovecraft stuff has gotta suck for you to experience. Oh, yeah. I mean, that stuff just isn't fun to look at anyways.
환상체라는 존재 때문에 자칫 방심하고 있다가 일이 커지는 게 대다수였어.
But that's actually really smart, though, to wear a full coat so you don't do it instinctually. That's clever.
간혹
I gotta give you credit for
해결할 수
that.
없는 상황이 일어나기도 했지.
Maybe I should think of something like that. Because, like, I totally understand the scratchy skin shit. I know I've had that experience of like wanting to rip my skin off because I felt so primordially anxious that I couldn't explain it. But I genuinely can't remember why it got triggered. I just remember that experience. Please avoid Leviathan or most Ring artworks that use eyes as horror. I'm a fucking masochist for that shit too. Don't worry, I take that shit insane.
직원의 손실을 줄이기 위해 토끼 팀을 이용한 거군. 다른 팀을 이용하지 않은 이유는 뭐야?
Oh yeah, here. They bring it up right here.
본 적은 없어서
About the
잘
rabbit team.
모르겠는데 처음 계약할 때 간단히 들은 건 콧불소들은 막강한 전투력을 지니고 있지만 정말 딱 그뿐이라고 했어. 회사 시설을 어떻게 부숴먹을지 몰라서 힘들 것 같다고 했지.
힘이 세고 듬직해 보이긴 했어. 그럼 술록은?
정신력을 이용한 공격을
Sweating.
사용한다나 봐. 다른 기계들은 몰라도 관리자에게 돌이킬 수 없는 손상을 입혔겠지.
It's getting better slowly and steadily throughout the years at least. Oh yeah. That's always good. That usually happens with age and just dealing with it consistently. If you're not constantly giving in to the phobia, you will slowly, steadily live with it. Which kind of sucks that you can't get rid of it, but, you know, I've had a phobia of heights that I don't actually have anymore. I can look down. I mean, I still have that itch in the back of my brain, but I think that's like a natural response. Like, it's the call of the void, you know? I think everyone has that, so I don't think that's my height phobia anymore. But that's good. That's good shit.
결국 그곳에 가장
My
적합한
phobia
건
is claustrophobia
토끼뿐이었다는
because I
거군.
was stuck underwater at my shoulders, so whenever I get stuck with my shoulders and water gets near my mouth, I absolutely lose it. Oh my god, yeah, I imagine.
맞아. 물론 토끼 팀도 일을 크게 만들 때가
Oh no, I gotta give in
있었지만
for me, or I just get way too high of a response. Oof. Okay. All right, that's fair. I was exposed to the horrors too young. Half of them I genuinely find to be a friend-shaped. There are like hyper-specific things that make me itchy. Interesting.
그래도 꽤
Oh, I think I
도움을
know
받았던
exactly
곳이야.
what you mean. Yeah. I get you. I genuinely have no clue why I get so much anxiety feeling my heartbeat or pulse. I don't think I have any trauma relating to it. Maybe it's not. That was my instinctual evaluation of like, maybe you just had anxiety a lot when you were younger. But I'm not gonna like push that onto you. I'm not gonna make you agree with me. That was just my initial thought. That it would make sense to me that someone who had a lot of anxiety as a kid would then feel their heartbeat later in life and be like, oh, that's anxiety, which means I have to feel anxious. Like it's one of those innate brain processes, because I've had that shit when I was younger. Bloodborne was basically really tough therapy for me. I mean, exposure therapy absolutely works too. I actually really want to play through Subnautica on stream, you know, so you guys can watch me suffer, but also another way to get through it. That's why I like playing like ocean games. Like, they're really fascinating. I am fascinated by the ocean, but it probably comes from the fact that I fear it so much and what could lurk underneath.
공기가 무거워.
Like, too many eyes doesn't bother me, but wood grain faces do. Really? Interesting. I never heard of wood grain phobia?
분위기만큼은 유적이라도 들어온 것 같군.
도시의 별이라면 유적과 다를 바 없지.
맛있는 풀 뜯을 생각에 다들 짜릿하지?
묘, 너는 좀 닥치고 있어라.
환영합니다, 손님.
And I thought of the singer in the
저는
comic
이곳의
to
관장이자
have
사서인 엔젤라입니다.
to have in its slashed throat eyes, an incredible amount of eyes inside, watching people with disgust. But then I noticed my nails were redder than normal while I was drawing it, and I said, nope, you know, that's fair.
반갑다.
Can you add a jump scare redeem before playing Subnautica? We have two. I know there's horror sting jump scare, and I'm pretty sure there's a scream jump scare.
엔젤라 오랜만. 계약이고 뭐고 끝났으니
And
편하게
that's,
말할게.
I know for a fact, when I'm already anxious, there's like two levels. Like, if I'm already tense, I'm I'm so resistant to the jump scare, but if I get too tense, then any little thing's gonna set me off. And I know for a fact my thalassophobia gets me to that level of anxious to where any tiny thing sets me the fuck off. I remember for like the 10 minutes that I played Subnautica, a little glowy, like a yellow fish swam by and I fucking freaked. It came out of nowhere. I was too fucking scared to continue. Same! Fucking same. We won't abuse it, I promise, baby. I don't trust you.
건 나도 반갑네.
The ocean is a funny one for me. My brain will try to put me into a nightmare and will drop me in the middle of an abyssal zone, but it makes me calm down instead of freak out. Really? That's interesting. The fact that your brain does it too. That's really interesting. You need 3 hours long video interrupted by Foxy jump scare in the background. Oh my god. The Terraria mod that just has, like, it's Terraria and Hytale that just have a mod where there's a 1 in like 200 chance for Foxy to randomly jump scare you throughout the game. And I fucking love it so much. It's so dumb. I should find that as a mod for Subnautica. I understand the sane blood, sweat, and tears, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that bullshit, literally. That sounds vaguely cursed. It fucking is.
왜 그렇게 생각하는 걸까?
처음 봤을 때부터 속이 시꺼먼 느낌이 드는 게 무슨 일 한번 크게 저질러줄 것 같았거든.
This is so interesting to see a guest banter with Angela.
내 감은 못 속여. 덕분에 우리 모두
Foxy jump scare happened to be 5
상황이고.
times in 2 minutes. I also have both thalassophobia and thanatophobia. My favorite manga is This Monster Wants to Eat Me. That damn manga triggered it so hard a couple times. There's this one video that was a modded like 20-minute video of modded Subnautica, and the thumbnail alone was like, ugh. So I clicked on it, not knowing it was Subnautica, and the mods triggered my thalassophobia more than anything else. I distinctly remember seeing like glowing eyes in the foggy distance of nighttime Subnautica, and like then the vague fade in of the teeth as whatever the creature was that was modded in, because I know Subnautica, I know a bit about it, I've seen people play it and shit like that. But this was modded in, so I didn't know what the fuck it was. And that just I could feel all my hairs and goosebumps go up. And I, like, instinctually pushed myself off my chair and nearly threw myself away from the desk because I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is that thing? And I cannot find it again. I cannot find this video. I have tried searching for it day after day. It has been like a couple years, maybe even more than that. And I've tried to go on these binges of looking for the video, but I cannot find it again. If it was removed, I'm gonna be so upset. Because I want to feel that feeling again. It was such a weird and sudden sensation. I want to see if I still feel it now that I know what's happening. I have the opposite with claustrophobia. I get really uncomfortable in tight and dark spaces. Dude, I recommend Fallout 4 horror water mods. I said so much. I also saw like edited videos of like someone jumping into the ocean in Fallout 4, and like there's these creatures that they edit in manually. Some of them were but like some of them did trigger. Like there was one Leviathan that was like, ugh, and then when it came back into frame, it was clearly edited. It was like, oh, okay. Oh, comfortable, not uncomfortable. Okay. I don't know, that mod, should we add it to your playthrough? Fuck you. That's not happening. Path search of the Gargantuan Leviathan. I think that's the creature of the... It wasn't. It wasn't. I know for a fact it wasn't, because I saw Gargantuan Leviathans everywhere. And what's funny is that when a creature is too big, it doesn't trigger my fear. It has to be the right size. It has to be a creature that's fucking huge, but it can't be too big. It has to be big enough for it to effortlessly kill you, but it can't be too big to where it wouldn't pay any mind. Like, for example, humans, like, you know, some humans obviously that'll kill ants, but like most of the time we don't give a fuck if we see ants in nature. We're not gonna kill them because they're too small to fucking care. But if it's just big enough or just small enough so that it can see you as food, that triggers me so hard, because that means I'm in actual danger. This thing could kill me and have the desire to kill me for more than just it doesn't care. Because if it's just doing it for fun, I could probably get out of it. But if it's doing it out of some sort of necessity, I'm fucked. Like, that is the thought process that goes through my brain. If it's too big, I don't have much of a fear, because more often than not, things that are that big, you can just be chill and they will not give a fuck about you. But if it's something that will eat you for food, I'm fucked. I don't know if it's like a fiction thing where like there's been fiction that depicts huge things that just doesn't bother you if you don't bother it. I don't know, but for some reason, there is a limit for me to be fearful of big things. If it gets too big, I just stop giving a shit. Maybe it's also shit editing. That might be, like, if it's bad editing, I don't care. If my brain can't be convinced that it's real, it doesn't care. I swear to God, Ginger, if you start sending me thalassophobia videos, I am blocking you on Discord. Alright, let's get on with this. I don't know why it does this. Like, I've had this discussion, and, like, everyone's always so surprised. So, you do not have megalophobia? I don't think so. I don't have this weird innate fear of really big things. Like, there's that, like, don't get me wrong, there's that awe and, like, the feeling of, like, oh shit, when you look at really, really, really big things, but it doesn't trigger that primal fear. You know? Like, I still can rationally look at it and rationally feel that fear, but I don't have that primal fear when I look at big shit. Like, cats will toy with birds till they die. Yeah, something like that. Like, it doesn't even have to be that big, or that much bigger than me. It could just be, like, a cat to a bird. Like, it doesn't have to be that much bigger. Like, the photos of, like, liminal or like nighttime neighborhoods that have like a creature that's like just a bit bigger than a human just walking through a street or like walking through an alleyway, and it's just like a liminal picture, that shit triggers my fears. It's not like thalassophobia primal trigger, but like it still triggers a fear of like, ugh, I don't like that. That's weird. Stop it. Like, there's this video of Subnautica that made me get some scratch part of my forearm to red. It was a normal landing. The guy went closer and closer to the bottom, looked like the normal sand and coral reef, but as he got closer, it looked like a tooth. So then you'd understand that's not a terrain, that's a fucking tooth of a gargantuan beast that the player is swimming near. That would actually trigger it. Like, it probably is, for the most part, really big things that are just sloppily edited in. So, like House Big is, it could and couldn't. Like, that's like around the limit, I would say. A house is around the limit. Like a 2-story house, I should say. Like a 1-story trailer house, that would still trigger it, absolutely. Are you gonna play Fallout anytime soon? Also, did you see the TV show? I did see it. I fucking love it. I'm disappointed that there's no remake that was announced. It was fucking Fallout 4 for fucking Switch. Bethesda can't do fucking anything right. I'm waiting to continue New Vegas. I'm waiting for the remake, because they did confirm it was gonna happen. But like, what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, the tooth thing that you were talking about, listener. That absolutely would trigger it. Like, if it's done well and it's something that big, I could still have that fear triggered in the back of my head. I don't get any fear of stuff slightly bigger than humans, because I always carry a weapon on me, bitch. I have like 10 crossbows. Sadly, my roommates don't like guns, and I don't have the money to buy a gun for myself. The only way I'm going to be able to get a gun is if I get a gun safe, because we all agreed, you know, if we're going to have guns, we might as well have it in a secure fucking location. It was a 3D room. Oh, fuck, it was a 3D room? Really? Oh, Jesus. I have scopophobia, being watched at random times, both inside and outside, day and night. Oh, I totally understand that. I don't know if that's a full-on phobia for me, but I'll just suddenly, randomly, like I could be sitting in my living room, I could be walking out in the street, I will suddenly just get this primal itch in the back of my spine that I feel like I'm being watched, and I want to just start running. Maybe that is a phobia, but it doesn't feel like it's as prominent for someone who does have that as a phobia, for it to be considered a phobia. Alright, I should probably get moving. We've been talking for so long.
궁금하면 책이라는 걸 읽으면 돼.
Yeah, like they're there and they see you at random. Yeah, it's so random. Like, there's no rhyme or reason as to why it just triggers. It just does. And it's just like, hey, it's just some fucker in the back of your brain be like, hey, buddy, you're being watched right now. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. Am I? Like, it's so out of fucking left field.
책이라는 건 말이야.
I'll be honest, before you said I am not allowed to send you Philosophy, I wanted to send a level test to see what level it starts. Alright, I'll accept that. I'll take that. You could DM that to me. Fuck, it all makes sense now. The eye stuff inside me watching straight into my eye. Fuck, it might be connected to... You know? That's kind of fair.
꼭두각시 비서지를 끝낸 뒤에는 도서관에서
Those do, like, kind of intertwine, like a fear of eyes and a fear of being watched. Like, those make sense. I get that slightly when I feel odd wind behind me. Feels like there's someone behind me. Oh my god, I understand that too. That happens rare for me, but that is absolutely a sensation that I felt. It's just like, I felt a wind, but no sound, and like the wind felt slightly off. Like it was on the back of my neck or like my back. It was like, that felt like someone breathing. What the fuck? You turn around, nobody's there. You're like, what the fuck?
묘, 닥치라고 했지. 그리고 당신
I don't know what activates it. The worst part is 90% of the time I'm outside, I am right. I've stared people and animals down. I've actually done that once until I realized, wait, that just makes it worse. At least for me, it makes it worse for me because I'm staring people down, so I'm like putting that onto other people and I'm weirding them out. It's always the back of the neck. Yeah, it's always the back of the fucking neck. It's fucking... I can't believe we talked this long about phobias.
우선은 안으로 안내해줄
I had
수
to ask
있겠나?
friends with really bright eye colors to wear shades glasses purely because I have some fear that might trigger that eye fear. Really?
그럼요.
Huh.
부디 당신의 책을
Have you ever had a
찾으실 수
friend be a
있기를.
dick about that? Like, they're my eyes. I can't control it. I'm not gonna wear my shades for you. Have you ever had a friend be like that? That sounds like something someone would do. Good, why were they being weird at first? I'll weird them out. I don't give a fuck. You know what? That's fair. If they are staring you down, stare them down. Fuck it. It's just, I've done it to someone random on the street at night, and that made them really uncomfortable because I thought they were looking at me. No, because I'd slap them. They know I have really hard limits. Good. They're good friends. That's good to hear. Alright, I'm kicking your asses. 1, 3, 2, 1, 2. Alright. I can hit you with that. This is the worst part. Man, this sucks. Actually, we'll do this, that, and then this, this, that's perfect. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. This is by far my best chance, but I kind of don't wanna. We'll do you. And we'll do you. Oh god, you're doing 3 on this one? Are you serious? Fuck. Whoa! This really feels like an autism ADHD stream. We're just going on random tangents. I mean, that is pretty much every one of my streams. The fuck was that? Stop! Wait, it isn't. I actually got too much into the phobia combo and forgot the gaming system. Same. I kind of forgot the gaming system too. I kind of wish I had like the patience to do. Why the fuck are you all targeting it? What the hell? God, it's like all the stronger ones too. Oh my goodness. Know the boundaries. Oh fuck, there's the game. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's always good to know the boundaries. Okay, so you're the one with that one. Hit you with this. I will hit you with that. Oh my fucking god, this guy's just gonna get his ass handed to him, isn't he? So this is the best I can do. I can counter. God, you're shitting me. I can counter literally only one of these. We'll go for you. I guess we're just gonna kill this guy. Yeah, you're gonna totally get stunned. Nice. 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 Sweet. Nice. Oh my fucking god, I can't believe we survived that. Bruh. Okay, well... You know what I'm thinking? This guy's already gonna get smacked around. Let's just take all the hits. He's probably gonna die anyways. Alright, who's targeting me? You're targeting me? Oh, for fuck's sake. You're targeting nobody. You got 3. What's your at? Okay, we can actually get really close to stunning 3 of these guys. 2 hits, 2 hits. And I'll go for that guy. Fuck! Alright, there's one stagger. Fuck. Yes, there's 2. Oh my god, you guys are saints. Holy shit! I can't believe you countered that. Yes! Alright, so that's gonna kill him. Actually, wait, hold on. There we go. Frontal assault this guy. Actually, you know what? Or frontal assault that guy. And then we can do that. That guy's probably gonna get stunned anyways. Actually, no, if that guy's gonna get stunned. No, there's no way for me to counter that anyways. Eh, fuck it. I'm gonna smack you with that. Hit you with this. And then do that. Go! Wow! I cannot believe we just killed 3 with that. That went way better than I anticipated. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be good. Yes! Yes! Starting to realize my hometown is actually creepy. Bro, I feel that. I literally got a video recommended. This prehistoric ocean was thalassophobia on steroids. I should have asked to send this to you. Well, now I'm curious. Because alright, look. I'm still all about testing my limits. Don't get me wrong. What hit this guy? Boop. Okay. Oh my god, there's 3 acts? Oh my god, I'm not surviving this. Is my other backup? You're my other backup. I can only do 2 floors though. And I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to use the firing squad. But I could just use Gebby if I really wanted to. I'll use Gebby. I'm starting to realize I should have just used the other floor. Fuck. I should have just used the other floor. Well, that's not helpful, the fact that you're fucking 2 each. God damn it, you gotta be shitting me. Alright, who's the strongest one? You are the worst. I guess I'm just gonna have to take the hits. Who can I target? I'm gonna kill this guy first. Ouch. Ouch. That sucked. Sorry, Path, I had to ping you. Know we won't see you for a month. What the fuck? Oh my god, I want that so much. Nothing. 3, 2, 2, 3. You fucking shitting me? It's always the people I can't fucking counter, too. Oh dear fucking god. It's the best thing I got. Oh my god, stop! Energy beam! Nice. 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 Dang it. But who attacks with bleed? I think you do. Never mind, I don't think she does. Damn it. Oh well. Man, you all suck. I guess I'll attack you. Hit that guy. I'll hit you with... Nah. Hit you with that. Spear that guy. Vaporize this guy. Smoke that guy. How much does he have? 70? Damn! Nice. Oh shit, what the fuck is going on? Alright, we gotta fight. Is it 3 guys? No, it's... Yeah, it is 3 guys. Nobody. 2. 1. Alright, we'll take care of you. You seem like you are not. Oh, it triggered the floor music. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that guy's gonna get stunned. We'll trigger that guy, and... Oh, shit, you can't use anything else if I do that. Alright, go ahead. Yes! Beautiful. Oh, fuck. First things first, I gotta counter this. I can't let him hit. I want to counter it with this one. What's this one? That is fine by me. This guy can just focus on this one. Dang it. Yes! Whoa! Alright, that one's dead. You don't have anything that can heal you. Fuck. Do you have anything that can heal you? Fuck. Do you have anything that can heal you? Fuck. Wait, what? Oh, I entirely forgot about that. Alright, go ahead. Alright, last one. These are the only 2 floors I can use. I think I'm gonna bring them back down as much as I can using these guys, and then I'm gonna switch to this one. Cause yeah, like we have a shit ton of extra dice with this. What's this one? Who do I want to kill first? I think I'm gonna go for one of these guys down here. Nice! Nice. Oh, this is easy. Okay, so this should... It's the worst one. Ooh, I kind of want to go for that one. Oh, that's not going to redirect it, is it? Oh, because you don't have enough. Fuck! Yeah, fuck it. Three, 2. Fuck, I can't reorganize this. No, wait, hold on. That one should be done. So which means I should do this one here. I'll just smack you with that one just to hurt you. Which means this should be the only one I should be concerned about with this. Alright, go. That fucking sucked! That was literally the worst roll it could have possibly done. At least you're still staggered, I guess. Fuck me, dude. You're staggered too. You're staggered as well. Alright, well, it wasn't all lost, I suppose. Because you're so close to being staggered as well. That was fucking atrocious. That was awful. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do a path, use the other AoE. You're so right, Pookie Bear. Oh wait, I could use the same one again. I'm gonna use the same one again. Oh, you guys done fucked up, bro. Alright. I'm gonna kick your ass with this one. Give you a little extra funny. And 2 more funnies. And we're gonna give you... You wanna know what I'm gonna give you? Oh shit, I used that one. Damn it. Damn it. Fuck. $8 to 21. My best chance. What the fuck? My what? What the fuck? My headset just cut out. It just turned off on its own. It's not like its battery was low. It didn't tell me that its battery was low. Alright, I'm gonna plug it in just in case. What the fuck was that? Alright, well we're good. I can hear the game again. Path, I'm gonna ping you with something. Oh no. What? Wait, what is this? New species of troglodytic cave bear discovered. Phasarsis natpetil, named in honor of famous YouTuber Matthew Patrick. The bear is suspected to have preyed on young mammoths. What the fuck? We have a new type of cave bear that was discovered that was named after Matthew fucking Patrick. No way. That's awesome. Man fucking deserves it. I want to see the news link. I'm gonna send it. It's discussing bones. I don't know if this is like bait or not. How the fuck did you post a link? Oh, you're VIP. Motherfucker getting around my filters. I'm abusing my VPA's VIP status for this. You know what? Fair enough. I'm not gonna hit you for that one. Alright, let's kick their ass. Let's go. Ouch. Oh! Get fucked up, idiot. Phasarsis, aka Fazbear. No, this one's gotta be bait. It's gotta be bait. There's no way it's real. I'm double checking this. The bite of 87,000 BC. I'll believe it. Fuck doing my own research to disprove misinformation. I'm gonna start believing people. What account is this? It has a source link. What is this? Accept all cookies. This looks fucking beautiful, dude. I want to believe. Alright, I'm not seeing anything like in the source that they provided. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's actually in the source that was provided of like the actual name. But this is fucking amazing. This might be one of those research articles that are shit posts on purpose purely to show people that it's a predatory scientific magazine. Let me enjoy my delirium. Yeah, okay, yeah, gigantic bear, Hurricane Borisiaki. That's the name of it, I think. That's in the actual link they provided. I'm still liking it, and I'm retweeting it. I don't care. We spreading jolly misinformation.
정든 친구의 책을 보니 어때?
Screw the animatronics. Bring the real bear in.
친구라니. 아까도 말했지만 그냥 아는 사람이었을 뿐이야.
어쨌든 너와 오래
Also, I can't
알고
believe I
지낸
pulled that
사람은
off.
적잖아.
I should have died during that fight. But that was actually kind of fun. I enjoyed that. Because that was all my wit that pulled it together.
여기에 찾아온 손님
No, I mean,
중에
granted,
몇
there's a lot of
없는
luck involved too. Don't get
함께
me
일한
wrong.
동료
This
중
game's got a lot of luck
녀석이니까.
in it.
기분이 이상하지
But
않아?
I feel like I managed to win that through my wit. So I'm really proud of myself.
신기하다면 신기해. 그 이상도 이하도 아니지만. 이 이상의 감정을 지녔다고 해도 사정을 봐줄
I
생각은
definitely liked it a
없었어.
lot more than Hawkma's
우리와
fucking
손님의
abnormality.
목적은 확실하게 나누어져 있으니까.
I really do not like that
모든 걸
abnormality.
먹어치우며 얻은
That's
자유의
frustrating as
뒷맛은
hell.
찝찝할 것 같지 않아?
모르겠어. 하지만 난 지금 내가 안고 있는 목표만을 위해 나아가고 싶어. 주위의 것들은 신경 쓰고 싶지 않아.
Oh, somebody's about to learn their lesson.
이 걸음만으로도 나는 벅차니까.
후회하지 않겠다는 거구나.
롤랑 넌 전부터 계속 후회스러우냐고 물어보네.
아니 뭐 처음에야 네가 아무것도 몰랐다고 해도
The Brotherhood of Steel will taste something more colonial, a musket loaded with uranium pellets. Hell yes.
여기까지 올라오며 보고 겪은 일들이 많잖아. 조금 정도는 네 생각이 변하지 않았을까 싶어서. 그 바라보는 것은 언제나 달라지기 마련이니까.
글쎄.
Oh shit, we got another one too. Fuck. We got cheesed. Alright, but we do have to do some building with R Corp. RRR. Triple R. It's the like new pornographic thing all the kids are into. It's like Triple X. I never understood what the fuck Triple X means. Like, I get it's pornography, but I don't know how that fucking translates. I got nothing special. You shitting me? My fucking god, man. You know what? I'm gonna come out and say it. I don't like the fucking gacha system in this game, man. The amount of times I've needed a book that I just didn't get. So now I have to redo that fucking fight I just fought tooth and nail for. I'm not redoing that fight. It's already frustrated enough that when you lose something, you have to go back and do another fight. Wait. Okay, so, hold on. Nemo is getting his upgrade. Wait, who is this guy? Is that on Gebby? Yeah, it's on Gebby. Okay. So you're getting your upgrade. You are getting... Alright, so you're not having third gear anymore. Don't have this or this. And you don't have this anymore. What you need is reindeer, rhino. What book do you need? I need anything higher than the, what the guide is telling me is I need Maxim's page, Rudolph's page, and Nikolai's page. And I got none of them through all that book burning. Man, these Nazis did not know how to properly do this shit, man. Book burning is ineffective as fuck. And the last thing I need is Y. So I need triple R suit, reindeer treatment, rhino procedure, and keep it in stride. From Nemo. Damn pirates with their triple R's. It is also... The Red Mist also wants to get upgraded too. Check a moment their books. Because I literally burned all of them. Oh, I didn't burn all these. I forgot about these guys. But these aren't what matters, because I went off script and did this ahead of time. See, finally, I get some books. Watch these books be ones that I don't need at all. Hover over one of the R-named books. Rudolph. Maxim. Mio. Nikolai. I got all the fucking blue books and none of the golden books. God, you gotta be shitting me, man. Are you sacrificing your firstborn to RNG's this already? Almost. Almost. Oh, I even need Mio's page, actually, to reallocate to Red Mist, so it doesn't fucking matter, because... God, man. Like, fuck, I hate RNG so much in games. I like when RNG is very sparing and very not dictated. Like, ugh. I don't want to fucking do that fight again. I really don't. I'm starting to think the guy that Path is talking about is a homunculus that he raised with all the knowledge of games he wants to play that he punches for knowledge. Give me a better fucking solution. Check what books you need for the next reception. That's a good point. Oh! Grangor? If I burn these next books... Wait, hold on. Hold on. I shouldn't get too cocky. Nope. Nope. Okay. Grangor, if I get every single one of those from the ones that I need, I'm gonna fucking kiss you on the lips. But, if any, check the floors of the librarians. Question marks? Question marks? Oh. Wait, does that mean I'm gonna lose this? We have Index, Esther. Those are different, but Nikolai's one that I need. So if I burn the book, is that gonna make this not available anymore? You need to do it first, yes. Okay, wait, hold on. Esther, Gloria, okay. That's, yep, alright. Natural Sciences, nope. And these ones are all done. Okay, so I need to do cheese first. Hold on. I'm scrolling down ahead of time. Nope. Wait, what do you mean, nope? I don't care about general invitations. Fuck off. Give me cheese. Cheese, goddammit! Where the fuck is cheese? Alright, you know what? Oh, wait, I think yes. Okay. So we're gonna do this one first. Thank you for catching. But, let me continue. If in the following, if in here, or any of the, like, fucking extra shit, if anything up here needs any of their books, Grangor, I'm taking my kiss back, and I'm punching you in the lips. But if it doesn't, then I'm punching you in the lips with my lips. Hold on, I need to reallocate. Key pages. I don't really like Emma. Actually, honestly, take these back. You wanna know what fucking pages I like more? Is the shit that's on here. So we need Lowell's page. Oh, my bad. Cecile's, Nemo, purple tier. Fairly sure it ain't needed elsewhere. Tough love, yeah. Can we get a point redeemed that it's just James May saying cheese with heavy reverb? I mean, honestly, I might. You never realized your streams are really good background noise for doing modding. Hey! I'm perfect background noise. For the Abno fight, they don't take the books. It's just a requirement for having them. Oh! Well, hold on. We can test this. We can test this. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's fucking... Oh, shit, I unplugged my headset. I stood up and unplugged my fucking headset. Whoops, I hope that didn't break anything. Let's fucking go! Got all the books we needed. Alright, now... Oh, thank God. You'd be even better background noise if you Google debunk conspiracy theories. Nah, we'll do that. So that's for other streams. Shut the fuck up, listener. Okay, now I can build those, and I don't need to worry about that. Sweet, we can tackle that later. Let's switch these fuckers back. And you know what? You know what I'm gonna say? I think, even though I kind of do want to complete this one, I think I'm gonna end the stream here, because I don't want to bore you guys with having to build these decks, because it's a lot of building that I gotta do. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here. We'll pick up where we left off. We'll get this guy, and then we can do this stuff, and then we can. We're probably not gonna finish it, because we still got a lot of shit we gotta do before finishing and moving on to the next grade. But I'll end it here, get these decks built for next stream, so that we can all be set and ready. You don't gotta sit there and watch me fucking not answer chat as my eyes are glancing between different shit.
Using the red mist page on the Asode floor so you can use the Forsaken Murderer 1-speed dice. Look at me, oh passive.
Wait, but you can't use red mist on anything other than Gebby, right? Yeah, no. No, red mist is only on her, though. Trust me, I tried. I fucking tried. But have a great rest of your day, you fucks. I'll see y'all tomorrow. God, I'm really excited to finish this game. Not even because I mean, like, you know, I'll talk about, you know, the flaws or the things that I don't like about the game, but like I'm really excited to finish it and see how the story concludes, because I can feel that it's gonna set something up. I don't know what, but it's either gonna be for Limbus or another story game. I don't really know how much Limbus ties into the overall story, but I can feel it starting to set something up for a new game or a new plot. And I'm really excited to see what they do with this. You can use the Red Mist passive. Oh, you are... It is kind of tempting. Alright, but have a rest of your day, fucks. Don't die, all that shit. I'll see you tomorrow.